and then would walk up to them.
Oh.
That's how bad it was. Pike would literally sit there charging his Q behind the wave.
Oh
Then this
my
game I have a
god.
Sona that does nothing. She didn't even heal me,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the thing. I don't want to like leave
Oh
off
my
on like.
god.
I don't want to leave on a bad note, but
Bro,
like,
we were killing niggas, Mo.
well, I mean, I don't. I just don't want to leave on a really bad note and just like have it like toxic or just like you. I want you can come to the store whenever you want. It's just that like I just want it to stop.
Wait, what are you talking about?
He just wants it to stop, Anthony. He wants you to stop blaming
Elijah, seriously, what are
Sona.
you talking about?
Exactly. That's why.
See, he agrees with me. Stop blaming the Sona, Anthony.
Wait, Elijah, seriously, what are you
Yeah,
talking
but
about?
Yeah, I know. I saw.
He knows, dude. The last day of ranked is November 19th.
You mean preseason?
Well, but I
No,
don't want to
last
just
day of the
really
regular
bar you
season.
from like coming to the store. That's not right either. Even despite us even having it, but it's just like, like when you're there, it's obviously gonna start some stuff, and the guys at work are just gonna try to do something.
Anthony, how does it feel that like in 1 week our rank is like done? Our rank is locked in.
Dude, I don't even care, dude. I just need
What
to get
rank
30.
are you, Anthony?
Bro, I'm level 25. It's taking
Oh
forever
my
to
god.
level this. That's why it's so bad, dude.
Anthony,
Like, you
please.
could ask Elijah, bro. My mechanics are way beyond what it should be, dude.
Really?
Elijah, just wait till he's over the phone. I can't even hear him at this point. No, but seriously,
It's
like,
not that. It's just that like, bro, like I'm
It's
literally
not?
going
His
through
mechanics
so
aren't
much
good?
shit, and it's just like, this is extra bullshit I just don't need.
See, I could tell he's not high now because he sounds sad.
dude, I'm fuming.
You're steaming?
I'm fuming. I'm about to get
I-
on my older alt.
Oh my
Smurf
god,
one.
how many
I bought-
ults do you have?
No, this one I bought.
Yo!
Well, yeah.
Did you see the new Sonic trailer?
Yeah,
Yo.
I don't really like Sonic, so I don't care.
Yeah, and I get that.
Wow.
Stuff, but it's like I don't know what
Yeah,
else
I'm not
to
a
do.
fan of Sonic.
I kind of
I
want
don't
to watch
wanna-
it. Hold on.
I'd really, if it's
Hey, let me see.
if you're talking with me and you're talking with other people, then
I
like,
wouldn't pay money to see it. If you
much
ask
rather
me.
prefer if you just like not talk to me at all. To be honest.
Oh, it's the girl.
Wait, this
Elijah,
Sonic trailer
wait,
is
no, no,
so
be quiet, be
good.
quiet. Elijah, if that's her, hang up. If that's her, she's playing with you. She's playing with you.
And I also
Elijah,
don't like.
trust
I don't
me.
want my business aired out at all.
Yo, wait, this is so cool. Oh, God.
Dude. Chris, text him. I said he seriously has to hang up right now because she's playing with him.
Wait, what happened?
If that's the girl that played him,
Every girl plays him.
all right. See, that's
So
not very cool.
so we'll just yeah. All right. So we'll just wait for that then. Okay. Well, you know how I feel like now. So
Yes, I lean with Jin, yes. This is good. I like this. Go.
all right. So then we'll just wait then.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, this is all good. I
Well,
like
yeah.
this.
And then I thought about it, but like I don't know. It might be cold tomorrow. Well, yeah. But today was really cool. Mhm.
Oh, damn, they get first pick though. That's kind of scary. Wow, they banned Kaisa. Ew, that's disgusting.
Mhm.
Wait, Chris, you weren't gonna play? Wait, you guys aren't waiting for me?
I didn't know. I thought you were in a game.
Dodge. I'm inting as hard as possible.
Anthony, that's not
I'm sorry, it's
good.
So
13
we'll just do
minutes.
that
It's
then.
14 minutes. I'm not doing. I don't do that with you guys. But 14. I'm at 14 minutes. Please wait.
Okay.
I mean, by
Alright,
the
so
time your game is over, our game should be
Thursday
over
then,
too.
or something.
No, it's not, Chris. I'm at 13 minutes.
I really do not want to dodge, dude.
Chris, please.
Elijah invited me to a game. I didn't even see
Yes,
you on.
because I asked him to get on. I said, when are you getting on? He said, I'm getting on late.
Oh, Elijah just invited
Yes.
me to a game and I joined.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying because I actually was gonna get on. That's why we played earlier with Sherlock. That's what I'm saying. You can ask him. My mechanics are insane. I'm just with idiots.
Okay.
seriously, dude. Like it makes me lose my freaking mind. I'm about to go on my other home.
Anthony, I can't dodge this game. I finally got Senna.
We'll just talk
I will buy you a skin on
later then or whatever.
You will buy me what?
I don't know.
I'll buy you a skin on Friday.
I don't
For
know what I'm
Senna?
doing. We'll see.
Huh?
For
I'll let you
Senna?
know.
I'll buy you a skin on Friday.
No, Anthony. I don't want your money. You need it more than I do.
Dude, but for real, come on, because I asked him to get on.
Anthony, the amount of game... I mean, we're going to play one right after this, too. Like...
Elijah, I mean, Chris, I don't have time to stay on like that, man.
What do you mean you don't have time to stand? You were willing to play yesterday at like 12:30 at night.
Yes, that was yesterday.
Oh my god, what's different about today?
What?
What do you mean, Anthony? You don't have to call out.
It's probably already too late. to even
Anthony,
convince
come
me.
on. Anthony, why?
Thank you, Elijah. Elijah, also, if that's the girl, dude, I think you just gotta hang up.
Wait, why did you call out?
Because I was sick.
So just
Make plans.
just say you're sick
We'll
again.
tomorrow.
No, tomorrow's a visit.
I just told you, make plans tomorrow. Thursday.
Anthony, I'll have you know tomorrow. I have to wake up at
Okay,
8,
100%.
and then I'll get home at 11.
100%. I don't know. All right, well then, I don't know what to say.
And you know what I'm gonna do tonight, Anthony? I'm gonna play my heart out.
Okay, Thursday.
Well, so will I.
You there?
Because Anthony, after
Jesus Christ, you're so
what's it
fucking
called?
annoying.
9, 10, 11. After 15 hours of my day being taken tomorrow, I just want to play, Anthony. Well, now we have to wait for Antoine, so.
Fuck.
I'm getting on right now.
Anthony, you were in a game. I left with the intention, like, okay, he's already out of a game. Might as
No,
well.
I'm going on my ult. I'm going on my ult. I'm going on my other one. Elijah, right?
Wait.
Yo, dude, I told you. Did you hear what I said, Elijah? I had a pike who would charge his Q behind the wave and then walk up to them. And then I had a Sona that didn't heal at all.
Chris, I do that with Pike.
He charged his Q and then did nothing every time.
That's good.
Every time.
That's usually
Oh,
what
no,
I
wait,
say.
Let me put my hair in a bun real quick. Hold up.
Yeah, me losing my mind, bro.
Dude, why you have to do that? Don't do that.
Dude.
But
But Elijah, right? My mechanics are crazy. You saw me with Ash. Like, I was weaving niggas
Oh
and I was
shit, yeah, let me take this shit off too. There we go. Boom.
See both sides like my seed. I hate this shit.
Dude, why do you hate the bun? The bun.
Alright, good. Alright, now that the bun is successfully on.
Yeah, let me
Now-
see
now
the
I can
bun.
see-
I want to see the bun.
I have no.
Let me see the bun.
Never.
Dude, take a pic of the bun. Come on.
Chris, you can't see that.
Dude, I send you pics of me looking dumbass retarded, and
Chris,
you're telling me you
there's-
don't tell me the
There's
show me the pic of the bun.
unsolicited pics, but I can't show you that.
If there is secrets
too
within
sec-
this group,
it's too
then I'm gonna
sexual
have
a
to have my
picture.
own secrets as well. It seems. It seems no more Chris Allen pictures.
But I can't even I can't get a good picture, dude.
Just fucking do it from above, you tall motherfucker. And take your clothes off too.
What? What?
It's that way I could see it better.
You good, Chris?
You could have that picture, Chris. You
Oh,
could.
boy.
It's kind of like in the back. It's not like on the top. It's not like a top bun. It's kind of like in the back. Kind of.
What is that face you're making? You look like you want to rape someone. Yo.
You could have that, Chris. So there's no secrecy.
I
in this
like
group.
that. I like that. Dude, I've literally taken pictures of myself that I've sent on Snapchat where I'm naked. But
No, there's
it
no
just
cock
doesn't
pictures,
show
Chris.
below.
Look at Chris.
The
Allen.
below is
Oh,
blocked
God.
by the mirror.
I wish Anthony was butt ass naked. Where is he, dude?
Dude, that's a good question. I don't know.
I mean,
Tells me to dodge, and now it's like.
Dude, I'm trying to find information for this because these faggots didn't want to surrender, thinking they're gonna win.
I thought you were getting on your ult.
I'm trying to figure out. It's saying that it's supposed to be Guban wool.
Guban who?
Wait, Anthony, why don't you goob on onto your like old account? Just play the game out. We have 5 minutes. Maybe you might.
This is why I said,
I was spelling it wrong. I was spelling it wrong.
I got Senna. We could have just played that game out, lost in 15 minutes, and then played with Anthony.
True. That's true. You did get Senna. That's my bad. But he was in a game. That's the whole reason why. But like, I was under the assumption he lost it already. So
I got it. No, I'm in. I got my
information that he was.
I found it. Wait, no, I found it.
I don't understand why like you can't play late.
Because I have to
get up. Anthony.
So
you don't have to get up at all.
What time do you have to get up, Anthony?
I'm sorry, I have to be somewhere at 11 and then go to work.
So what? I have to be to school. I have to be at school like 9:30.
No, you don't, Chris.
All right, I'm in. So
wait, are you doing anything tomorrow, Chris?
Let me add. I'm
adding Chris. Chris, I'm adding you.
From 8 o'clock until 11 o'clock, I'm not gonna be available.
Elijah's name is Jesse Low.
Wait, like at night?
Yeah.
I just sent you guys.
Okay. Why do you have so many alt accounts, Anthony? Who gives these to you? Do you buy them?
No, I bought this one. The other one I leveled from scratch.
Oh God.
No, the other one that we played today, I leveled from scratch.
But who sells accounts to you? Like who does this? Who's the fiend? LOL Smurf?
Yeah.
Wait, let me look this shit up. What are the rates for this?
We looked this up one day.
This one I'm using right now is LOL Smurf.
No, we looked this up one day.
Do it right now.
Yeah,
No, we looked up like how to get better. Remember when they would play with you?
Oh yeah, boosting. We looked at boosting.
What is this one? LOL what, Anthony?
LOL Smurf, just like that. LOL Smurf.
I found it. Find in my region. NA.
I'm serious. I bought one. I'm not joking.
NA 8+ champions 10k blue essence costs $34.
Huh? Click here to claim your discount 10%. Get this shit out of here.
I did it though.
Anthony, you bought an account for $34.
Yo, you want to sit there and level it, Chris?
Anthony, but like, NA4 diamond.
$34.
Yeah.
And for 8 champions.
See, the thing they said was that you get banned after a while, but I've had this for a year now. So
wait. How do I get in here as to like be the one who makes the account? Because I will dead like fucking just make money. If all I have to do is get silver 2.
Dude, it takes so long.
40 champions?
No, it takes long to level up though, Elijah. That's the thing.
Unless you want to spend money on XP.
A lot longer than I did before.
Yes.
Well, no, this about the same amount of time. But remember, like how long it took us to get to 30? It took us a while.
Well, yeah, but they give you boosters and shit. Like, there's a lot of help mechanics now, I feel like.
No, they said it's about the same.
This thing has crappy
really? Even with the boost? Yo, they're lying.
I mean, ask Anthony, because look how many accounts Anthony's tried to level to 30.
But Anthony's getting banned on each one, so it's like not a fair, like...
Yeah, but he gets pretty high up there. He almost gets to 30 each time.
Yeah.
So it's like...
I guess. Yeah, okay, fine.
It's like, I don't know. Maybe, like, you could do it on the side.
Anthony.
Like,
is that why you're reigning Ash now, Anthony? Because that's the only champion like you'll
forever
play?
No, because the skin.
No matter what, he'll have Ash, Chris. Like
the skin. No, but I like the minigun. That's what my thing is.
You like the what minigun?
The Q.
Minigun. You. Yeah.
Oh, it's not a minigun. It sucks ass.
No. Nah, Elijah, let him know.
Anthony was disrespecting people with it, dude.
Until the game, it sucks ass.
The game me and Dan played after he pissed me off.
Wait, which game? Yesterday?
No, today.
Yeah, today. Oh, when I left? After I left?
When you left, Anthony, he was like, all right, he put Phil. I'm like, all right, cool. So he goes like jungle Kha'Zix, so whatever, cool. I play Kha'Zix, so like I know damage, I know ganks, I know what you're supposed to do on him.
You don't know.
So I see Daniel. First off, building wrong. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever.
What is he building? He's not building Duskblade?
No, he's not rushing it. He rushed the jungle item first.
Okay.
Instead of rushing either Ravenous or like that item.
I mean, but you could do that. You could rush the jungle item.
If he ganked.
I don't think rushing the jungle item has anything to do with ganking, but...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just don't need it.
Go. Try match, I'm sorry.
Then you don't need it. Jungle, like, if you're upgrading the jungle item, first, you can clear faster and just, get the ganks off easier because you get the slow. It's easier to gank. Like why else would you do it?
From the jungle item?
Yeah, because you get the slow on your smite.
Ew, you get that one?
You get blue smite. No,
for $20? For $20 you get 50,000.
I always get red smite.
All right.
And level 30 plus.
I don't. He doesn't shred E-burst. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, whatever, then. Like, okay, fine. He's gonna gank. Dan ganks no lanes. He comes to my lane and does nothing. And I'm like, Dan, okay, fine. I'm already having a bad game, Chris. I'm playing LeBlanc.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm about to solo kill the Heimerdinger.
Okay.
And I'm telling Dan, please don't take my kill, because it's taking with Ignite. I'm saying, Dan, please, I'm begging him, like, Dan, please. I see him walking towards it.
Why is he walking towards it?
And he's onto it, and he's like, Elijah, I got the kill. And I was like, Dan? And I stopped, didn't say anything, and, like, we were in the game with Ballard. And I told him, I was like, Ballard, Daniel picks my champion, builds incorrectly, doesn't gank, and takes my kills.
See, Elijah, this is what I don't understand. This is what I don't fucking understand. I refrain from BMing him, like, in front of him, right? I don't say anything when he's there.
He pushes me over the edge.
And he hates me. Well, he doesn't hate me, but, like, he doesn't like me. And then, like, he loves you, he's infatuated with you, and you, like, slap him in the face with insults sometimes.
Does he not deserve slappings?
No, he does, and I wish I did it. But this is hypocritical. You slap him in the face with what I wish I would do. Great, they banned Senna. Thank you, Anthony. I'm glad we dodged for you.
Anthony.
Wait, what happened?
Your fault that Chris isn't playing Senna, you big cock.
That he's not playing Senna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had it
You want me to
game.
dodge?
No. Because then I have to wait, like, what? 5 more minutes?
Shut up. No, but tell him about my Ash today, dude.
Anthony's Ash was, like, good.
Well, Anthony, I'm going to show you how good I am.
Support. Vega. Oh, hell yeah.
No.
Because there's only one thing I know, and it's Vega.
Anthony, how do you have your thing set to, like, where you can speak in, like, fucking Mandarin or whatever you're doing over there? ESL.
Wait, ESL?
You know, you can tell by how the characters look. This is Japanese.
Yeah, that is Japanese.
God,
I could
big
somewhat
difference.
read that.
It's not,
What
it's
does he
not
say,
as
Chris? What does he
spaced
say?
out.
The third character is she.
Wait, you know if you put
Nah.
nigger, wait. If you put nigger, it translates to ha 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 ha.
Nice.
Look, translate that. The last one.
I can't.
Google
That's mostly
Translate.
katakana. I can't translate that.
No, that's not katakana, nigga. I'm talking Korean.
Oh, that's Korean? Oh, it looks like katakana.
Look. Translate that last line and
I
put it
don't
in Google
want
Translate.
to. I don't
No, just
want
watch.
to.
No,
Chris,
it
why
says
not?
ha.
Translate it and put it on stream, Chris.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
he's streaming. Wait, Elijah, you do it, for real, because it comes out to ha 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 ha. When it's nigger, that's funny. Oh, someone's speaking it. Oh shoot.
Wait, what?
Anthony,
Oh, God.
you're
Wait a second.
writing the N-word in the chat, and he can read it.
He's gonna report
Wait.
you. He's gonna report
I'm gonna see what he
you.
says. He says I don't care. Okay, we're good.
Wait, so he knows.
Call him a big one.
Yeah, call him a big. Yo, wait, the lobby full of them.
Dude, I put it.
Hey, wait, isn't that Chinese? What that guy said just now?
Yeah, it is.
Anthony, how are you doing that?
Right Chinese now. Right Chinese.
You gotta install the
Tell him to fuck himself.
Wait, that guy is spamming F. What? You have to switch the keyboard settings.
Anthony, tell him to fuck himself.
I'm gonna do it when we join. That's the best way to rage at people because then nobody can translate it.
They're gonna send it to Riot Support. Riot Support's gonna look at it and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Wait, the website I was using to buy it, they updated it, like the UI.
Wait, Anthony.
Wait, yo, you
Let me
get for
illustrate.
$20. For $20, you can get 50,000 BE, bro. That's crazy.
Wow.
Chris, seriously, cash MMR
Chris, why are you like that,
50,000.
dude?
Because it's so stupid.
Chris,
You're
if you got
paying
banned, I could write.
$20 for something that's virtual currency
Yes.
No, but it's an
that
account.
can't even get you like a skin or something that's like not buyable with the
Dude,
currency.
I'm gonna get that just in case, and my MMR shot to hell because.
So
I
something
don't
you
know.
can have for free, you're gonna pay for.
Yes, because
Okay.
it takes too much time,
Okay.
Wait, Anthony, let me get this straight.
and because Moises takes it from me.
You rage at other people in a different language. So, they can ban you. So you're over here calling them the N-word, saying this, that, and the third in Chinese, in hopes that they can't ban you.
At this point, he's testing them.
I'll show you. I'm chat banned on this account. Are you serious?
Oh
I'm waiting for
my
Anthony to get like
God.
VPN, like the VPN ban,
The word VPN.
where they just ban his like he can't get on no matter what.
Oh, dude, I fucking got little Santa. I wish
not
they would
even
give you an
really-
option to like randomize the skin you get for the game. Cause like
That'd be cool,
sometimes
like
I don't
Fortnite?
want to choose and like I just want a random one.
Like Fortnite?
Yeah, like Fortnite.
Chris, tell them that they should be like Fortnite.
I like the way like he hops though. That's the one thing I like about the skin.
Fuck, dude, I wish I was smoking that stupid girl. When I joined the call, she was still talking to me.
Good.
So wait, was that the girl that said it was a game?
Huh?
Was that the girl that said it was all a game?
No, that's the girl who's like an annoying pest. You don't know about her. The one, the brujita.
Wait, oh, yeah, you told me about that.
I like hopping around like this.
That's crazy.
I like when sometimes it gets too hard for you, so you use your cane to like propel you forward.
It doesn't get too hard. It's just I want to stun.
Like what? You're covering more ground?
Yeah. No, I'm not even covering more ground. I'm just going higher in the air. Like I'm hopping and like I'm going in the air.
You're hurting your feet for no reason.
And then like I just go really high up to like flex.
Yeah, but like you're hurting your legs, Chris. Like at one point you might like fucking wear your feet out.
I mean that's like with my arms. I use my arms to lift myself.
Yeah, you're like using like a much not needed force.
Is this the regular animation of Vhagar? No, right?
They updated his stuff, you know that, right?
No, they updated his abilities. I know that. But his walk animation, like, is this the walk animation in base?
Oh, good. We're gonna. Hey, Chris, you might be able to play Senna.
Oh, really?
What? Why did he just ignite you?
I don't know. I guess he thought he was gonna kill me.
Frizzy, you ready?
Well, he was going to, so.
He just walked up to him and ignited it.
I mean, AP Rock got nerfed, so like I don't really know what he's like gonna do.
Wait, he got nerfed this patch?
Yeah.
No, what do they nerf about it?
His damage.
Wow.
Like just across the
That
board?
wasn't me. I'm
His
not gonna
ulti
lie.
damage. His ulti damage and his AP scaling. Oh, nice.
Wasn't he the one talking back to you? In Chinese, too?
Maybe. That might be what happened.
He was like,
then
man,
he
this
got
guy called me
upset.
the N-word. Oh, man.
And then he laughed about it.
Damn, they have this bush warded. That's so stupid.
I'm gonna freeze it because they're playing mad safe.
Yeah, because, like, look at them. They're scared of me.
I'm gonna just sit here.
Look at this brujarita.
Ooh, the bruja. Chris, what you know about that?
Oh, I'm stupid. I missed the cannon, so I thought he got stunned.
No, I just did it to, like, get him for the Q.
Alright, so when are we gonna be
Brujarita.
able to surrender?
3 minutes. Oh, wait. Because he DC'd after, we can't surrender.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh
So I have to stay top lane now?
Yeah,
No.
basically. And we still win this, but...
You guys want
Anthony.
me to gank, or-
Anthony.
I'm just gonna stay
One
top.
more?
Oh, wait, am I get it? No, won't she
No,
healed? Or
the
she
pot.
potioned, yeah? Alright, we have to
I
push
just need
this.
one more auto attack. Her flash, canceled the auto attack. That was tilting.
She's staying.
Oh, that's why. Someone. Am I bugging or did I just see someone back there?
You're bugging.
No, I did.
No, you're bugging. Kill. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is so bad. Wait, no,
You're
actually,
good,
this is
you're
really good.
You're good. Like, knowing her cooldown. I know her cooldowns. You're good. Rock seems
Alright, so
stupid.
is that their jungler? Yeah, that is their jungler.
Yeah, that's your jungler.
She had to flash to do that. What a dumb bitch.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb of her. I should have walked the other way, because then she would have flashed into the thing.
Yeah, you should just stay
Fuck,
on
if
the...
I knew I was gonna fucking be laning, I would have picked a different character.
You're getting some Mordekaiser too.
Dude, I just lose. I won't even be able to kill anybody at the end of this game.
You want to support Anthony and not go top?
Kind of, yes, actually.
Okay, after I back, I'll go top.
Actually, no, because you have the support item already, and I
It
won't be
doesn't
able to get
matter.
gold. Well, I don't want to take Anthony CS.
I mean, I guess you're right, but... Look at these brujaritas.
Chris, how you don't know about that, Chris? The brujaitas. Chris, wait till you find a Latino who does the brujaita on you.
Oh, fuck.
Chris?
Anthony, you have to auto them. You know that, right?
Yes, I know, and you made it that shot every
You have to get them low, Anthony.
Yes, like that is fine.
You know that, right, Anthony?
I'm gonna freeze you because they want nothing.
Oh
Okay.
my. Anthony, what is this brujarita CS I'm seeing you do?
Oh,
wait,
good. Look
the
who's
monkey.
back.
Where are they? They're really sitting back this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They're scared of the Vagar.
They're scared of the Brujadita?
They are.
Anthony, could you call them like something
They won't
in
let me
Chinese?
do it for some reason in this. The wave is so fat.
Alright guys, I'm back to jungling.
Ooh.
How are you losing a trend in your mid?
How
Like,
is he
that
losing
makes
the trend in
no
your mid?
sense. Seriously.
I don't have V up, Anthony. Brujarita! No! Oh, you fucking bitch.
Be careful, bot. I'm down there, but just be careful.
Oh, I didn't even see. I'm looking.
What level is Kiana? That might have helped me in my jungle actually, because now I'm like 2 levels ahead of her, I think.
Oh, you are? What the heck?
Alright, I'm gonna do. Can we do a lane gank?
Maybe.
I don't have any.
They don't. They're not aggressive in the slightest, though. Wait, they're stupid though. Oh, I missed my Q. We still got it though.
We can dive. We can dive.
I don't have V.
Here's you have stun. Alright, but
Sure?
when you do, we can dive him when you if you get.
I still
the
don't have
heal.
stun. Okay, now I do. Oh
Okay,
shit.
well you have to land it, sir.
I don't think I do. Oh my god, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Mr. Allen! Mr. Allen!
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! What's up?
I'm gonna go do my blue. Yeah, I'm a level ahead of her now thanks to that, so thank you actually.
And Jax is always gonna be.
Jax is
stupid
level
because-
3.
Yeah, but he's still gonna kill niggas because that champion is monkey.
He's
orangutan.
monkey. Wait, I just realized we're
orangutan?
playing with Anthony's people. That's why this Malphite sucks so much cock.
But if you notice, Kiana's not like that.
She kind of is.
Is that why Cassidon's losing mid?
Yeah, yes, to Trinimir no less.
Yeah.
Alright, Anthony, I got the big schlong. I got the big schlong now.
Okay.
I have no mana, but like, I'm like big dick.
Okay.
Oh, this is so bad.
God.
We just have to kill, we just have to kill, we just have to kill.
I can't.
You could have killed
No!
I have no mana.
Could have killed
You
her,
have no
Antoine.
mana. She likes me.
I have ulti,
can't even
Antoine. My
wait, cast them,
ulti is an
cast them,
execute.
I was gonna ultra at her and be like, "You wanna kiss me in the mouth?"
Oh, God.
Yeah, say that, say that, say that.
I can't.
In
This
Chinese,
is
in Chinese.
a chat band.
Wait, so they're selling you like banned accounts, Anthony? Get your money
No,
back.
no, I did that myself.
You
Wait,
did-
allow
you
me to
just-
make something happen. We make something happen. I can throw my R when it's
do-
ready.
I mean, if you hit MF,
Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Yeah, no, yeah. When it's ready, when it's ready. You gotta wait.
Okay, I think.
Rock.
Yeah, now I
Ready?
think
rock,
Okay,
rock,
boom.
rock, rock.
I went. It's gonna hit MF.
it's gonna hit
Okay,
rock. Wait, why don't we just go for rock?
Because we're gonna
Because
kill
Rock
her.
is monkey. Why am I taking forever to walk?
Rock!
He's not so fast. What the
We
heck?
should have just got rock.
I'm
What
dead. Good night,
the?
Chris, I love you.
No, you're not. Get off my friend.
You didn't even do anything. I'm the one who stunned it.
I know, it was mad.
We could kill Malphite. We could kill Malphite or her. Whoever like you want to kill, we could kill. I have E up in like 2 seconds.
Where's she at?
I don't know. Oh, kill his ass. Aya! Oh, come on. Aya!
Freaking monkey Kiana. I'm not even gonna bother getting my E.
I think Fed Trindimer is gonna be an issue.
No,
is.
not for me. I could stop
He
him.
shouldn't be though, because Cassidy should be able to silence him. She did get hit by that? That's kind of racist.
She got hit by my W.
She kind of walked right through it.
I feel
Yeah,
bad for
probably
this
come
MF.
back.
What's gonna happen here is not gonna be okay.
Dude, Kiana's gonna come to kiss us on the mouth.
She has no ulti. What is she gonna do?
Oh,
I see both sides, I should know.
who's that?
I have arrived.
Oh my bobbin. Anthony, come help me with this.
Hold up, Rock. Okay.
How's it going, guys?
Hello, bobbin.
Hello. Alan.
Chris, I gave you the rock drag.
I wanted the ocean drag. Yo, fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up. Aw,
Wow,
he
you
rocked.
Superman's out of that.
It was before it went up.
I have no mana, just so you know.
Okay. I wish we had the ocean. Bobbin.
Yeah.
Wait, what did we just get?
When is the new episode gonna come out, man?
I told you I don't know.
Robinson,
Find out.
when is it coming out?
Find out, Bobbin.
Alan?
Yeah.
I said I don't know.
Bobbin, find out.
I don't think anybody knows.
Well, that's not true. The creator knows.
That's true.
Well, the
Robinson, you're wrong.
Anthony,
You know what, I'll
kill.
I'll take that one, you know. I'll take that one.
All right. Oh, look who's there. And she thinks
I'm gonna
that
go
she
back.
can't see her.
He has no ulti, so like I'm not scared of him.
Wait, we can kill him.
Yeah, I know. He's an idiot.
Wait, Kiana's
Oh,
coming
he's gonna
around.
kill me, Anthony. He's gonna kill me, Anthony. Heal. I'm still dead, but damn, she fucked up her ulti.
Come on, Chris.
Yo, what was that? Is she stupid?
It was the Moisies 2.0.
Oh god. Bobbin, did you end up shagging that girl?
No.
Oh
Yeah, did
my
you make her your wife, Robinson?
Bobbin.
No.
Why not? Why didn't you?
Bobbin, what would you
Well,
do if
turns out
one
she's-
day you like wanted to
Yes.
like marry like a girl, and the girl said,
Cool.
"All right, we can marry each other, but you're gonna be the wife and I'm gonna be the husband."
Robinson,
I
I
don't
think
know
you
how-
would like. I think you would like that.
I don't know what exactly that would entail, but I'm sure it'd be an adventure, so why not?
Ooh.
Chris?
The caddy. No, you missed the caddy.
Ooh,
This is so
rocking
bad.
out. Yeah, run.
Chris Kringle! Oh my
Oh
god.
god, she's gonna kill me too. Wait. Oh, we can do this.
We can kill him.
Kill her.
Oh, fuck, man.
Jesse
Oh
Lucio.
my
Jesse
God.
Lucio, I was about to say.
Chris, why didn't you just auto? You just auto.
My auto takes time. I don't have attack speed.
Chris, neither do I. That's why it took some time.
You have more attack speed than me, dude.
Oh.
I had no mana.
Oh, God. It's about a flame.
Or not I had no mana, it wasn't even up at the time either.
You have no mana.
Alright, you guys are ahead of this, so you're gonna have to carry this game, it looks like.
I'm gonna go mid.
Who's fed? Nobody's
You're the
fed.
only lane ahead.
I'm gonna go mid.
Oh, that's
He's 1-4. Chris, commandeer it. It's your lane now. You're the mid laner.
Okay. If all else goes wrong, I can always flex.
That's what I like about the Vagar pick from Chris Allen. It's multi-purpose.
Yo. I think Rock is there. Yeah.
Is rocking
Like,
the
that's what Rock was going to do. Look at Kiana about to do nothing.
Oh no, she's gonna do something, alright. Wait, yeah, she did nothing. Haha.
Okay.
Exactly. She wasted everything.
She really did. She did nothing again.
No, but to be honest, that was her mid laner's fault for not following.
Fuck, I really want to go mid, but I feel like he's gonna rape me.
You're really low, yeah, he will.
I'm gonna do it anyway because I want
Chris, he'll
charm.
do it. He'll do it and like it.
She's
Chris, I'm here.
coming. She's coming my way.
Chris, if he dives you, I'm here.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Freaking like me?
Yeah. I like it.
Let's kill her.
Yeah.
She's still there.
Let's kill her.
There's no way that thing died.
Dude, let's kill her. Let's kill her.
If she's
Where's
still
she
there, that's really sad. In that bush in
I'm
front
gonna
of
do
Chris. Where is she?
There's a pink in that bush.
I think
Yo?
Trinimir's about to get his like.
Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so
Okay,
dead.
that's where she is.
Wait, yo, run here, run to me. Yo,
Wait.
reveal yourself. Okay.
Damn, I have ult, but I think someone's coming. Trinimir's MIA. We can fight. We can fight.
I don't know about that. Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Okay, Antoine.
You not know about the minigun? Chris? Did you
You
doubt
like
my
that, Chris Allen?
He
Yo,
doubted
that was
my minigun.
amazing.
I'm
That was
hurt.
amazing.
Chris, you doubted my minigun.
Chris, you doubted Anthony, dude. What the hell was that?
What happens when
Bro.
Moises comes back in my mouth?
What did I tell you? What did I fucking tell you, Anthony?
Yeah.
Laz just said it.
Anthony,
said,
when you don't say the M word, you're like little Reese who got shot. When you do say the M word, then you're like little Reese at full health.
Wow, Trinity is raping this guy. Yeah.
Sir Pensworth, the snake demon, he died in 1888.
Who?
The Cobra nigga that gets clapped by Alice.
Oh, Chris, you're about to get clapped.
No, I'm not.
Good night, Chris. I almost didn't buy roommates.
Oh, please don't ult me, you bitch.
Come here, you fucking whore. You want to fight Chris Allen by yourself?
I'm so glad I didn't ult
Wait,
that.
how did I get hit by that? What the heck?
Wait, we could kill him.
MF is coming.
I have nothing.
I'm coming.
Ooh, but Chris Allen does. I'm dead. Chris!
Hit her. Just kill her.
I don't have anything. Wait, Chris,
You fucking auto her.
Wait.
Wait, we need to leave. We need to leave this right now.
Chris,
We need to leave.
Chris, come on.
This is so
Wait,
bad. This
Chris,
is so
wait,
far.
Shield.
I'm so dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Kill him.
Oh, yes!
Chris,
It was good. See, Chris, I was the one who died.
Good. You're the one who has to go in.
That's the one thing I hate about Kha'Zix. I have to go in.
I have no more wards. I'm sad.
Anthony, where's your skin, you dog?
Not on this account.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait.
Chris Allen.
Nice.
Ooh, nice reaction timing. Holy shit. Chris, it's almost like you knew he was gonna do that.
I mean, what else was he gonna do to try and kill me? Like, it's almost exactly obvious. Like, oh.
Exactly how Chris Allen planned that out?
Yeah, it's like it's pretty obvious what like the simpleton would try and do.
You're saying rock players have simple minds?
They have one-track minds, yes.
Yo,
You know, I'm
fucker
gonna
keeps
get
taking my
Proto
red and
Belt. That's what I'm
fucking
gonna
kill
do.
him.
I think Proto Belt is like the premier support item.
I think so too. I think it's a sleeper support item.
Oh, his turret.
Because like
his
that
turret.
means I can get in range to E them, as well as doing damage to them.
I wonder if I can like Anthony this nigga.
I'm gonna
The
go Anthony the
turret,
top
bro.
lane.
I don't
Actually,
think I
top
can.
lane's not
He's
even
really
there.
healthy.
I'm gonna
Oh, he's
Anthony
hitting.
the mid lane.
Yeah, Chris, we can.
How did put bot lane push that far?
Alright.
Saw him.
I did.
Oh my god, I don't have flash either.
Wow.
Everybody and their mom has flash when it's convenient.
Fact.
Okay, now I'm gonna
Whatever.
go Anthony the top lane.
He's dead.
This nigga's getting cookeritoed. I'm gonna go cook.
You
Oh,
live
this
with
guy's
that.
such an idiot now.
Look at Cassidy do nothing. Look at Cassidy do nothing. Wow.
Ping him.
Alright, Chris. This is where we go,
Wow.
bro.
No.
Where's he gonna go? Okay, I mean, if you really wanna. Oh.
He's gonna.
Damn it, I wanted
It
that.
took
Wait,
everything to kill him.
Let's get this.
I didn't need to ult, but I wanted to.
Wait, Chris, come. Let's get.
You guys can do it without me.
Chris, come with me.
You
Damn,
could probably solo it, realistically.
damn, Chris Kringle doesn't want to get it with me.
That's a fact. Chris Kringle, dude. What the hell is wrong with you?
I wanna go kill bot lane.
Fucking Chris Kringle.
Kill the bot line.
Dude, look at me hop. Give me hop towards the bot
Hit
lane.
the hop. The hippity hop.
Wait,
One
my
single
Dark
rock.
Harvest has done 1,000 damage so far.
Wait, you went Dark Harvest?
Yeah. How much damage have you done with your fucking electrocute?
We can
Wait,
fight
how
him.
can I see that?
You go over the
Oh.
electrocute.
Yeah, here we go. 118. Oh, Chris Allen?
Wait, I'm going top. If you guys don't follow me.
I wish
wait,
I had
Chris,
ulti.
Yeah, wait.
You
Chris,
fucking
rock.
piece of shit.
Yes, rock. Rock him.
I'm scared of him. He's gonna ult me.
Good. That's good.
I'm really scared that Kiana's still here. Even though she's probably not, but...
Jesus.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him run. Like the pussy he is. Wait, I'm at max cooldown. Holy shit. Oh, these people are so stupid.
Why is my
Never
team
mind.
chat disabled?
Why is nobody defending mid lane? That's my thing.
I don't even know if I can fight this guy.
Chris, I'm gonna come down there. Chris. Both sides like Chanel? Oh, Oh shit.
Wow, that
I
one's
don't know
so
how I'm
poorly.
down to Mordekaiser, dude. There's so much gold.
Are you trying to fight me?
That went pretty poorly.
What happened? There was just so many people in there, right? That's what it was at the end.
Well, Rock ulted me, MF ulted me,
there was
Kiana
somebody
dodged
else.
me.
I need
Yeah,
you guys
Kiana
to-
was there. Okay.
No, I'm going bot because
After
this top is done.
she attacked me, I
It was
ulted
a
her and
4v4.
she died.
Can't believe I have to carry. Because this top lane is useless. This top lane is...
It's because
They
of
do
like the
nothing.
two Chinese niggas is the reason why we're losing.
Tell them to go
Bro,
fuck
they
themselves,
do
Anthony.
nothing.
Come on.
Anthony, tell him to go to ESL.
Dude, I'm getting more of a reminder.
I'm taking this Caston's farm.
Tell Robinson to go to ESL too.
Tell Robinson he's too low.
And he needs to go to ESL.
I got blind, what you want, but then
Chris, we can do Baron. I mean, not Baron. We can do Dragon.
I was gonna say, you really think me and you could do
Wait, I
better?
need you, Chris. I need you to come.
Yeah,
I'm
damn,
coming.
I'm dead.
Wait, just come towards me, come towards me, come towards me, come towards me.
I'm coming. Fight
What
them,
if I don't
fight
want to come towards you?
Well, that's too damn
them.
bad.
Yeah, let me get stunned.
Dumbass.
Alright, please call me bot so I can use this thing.
Wait, you don't want to get
I'm gonna die to
dragged?
this thing. Oh.
Right here.
Yeah, let's get dragged.
I'm going around, Anthony. I'm going around. Alright, he's
Oh,
dead.
okay.
He's dead. He's guaranteed dead now.
Should I ult him?
No, don't.
We got him. Hi. I can ult her. Turn.
Yeah, alter. Oh.
Yeah, Anthony.
Alright,
Yeah,
come on,
Anthony
Chris.
was
Wait,
there,
keep pushing this for me. Keep pushing this for me. I need to use this because.
Yeah, I don't need help, Chris. I'm pretty strong.
I
Just
thought
not
you were.
against the Tryndamere.
Kiana's top.
I'm just not strong against Tryndamere.
Yo, yeah.
She's going out. Nice. I just hard push this.
Hard.
Anthony, where did you get that?
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
take it.
Oh, he's going to ESL.
No.
Wait, shit. Oh.
I can't ult
We're
him
right here.
now.
We're right here.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't matter though. He's so farmed, dude. Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
ESL.
Chris, keep running. I'm gonna promise slow him.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
Oh my.
Chris.
I was about to say, if he kills you, that's insane.
You roasted that nigga. He was purposeful. Jesus Christ.
Smurf. Oh shoot.
Wait, kill the MF here.
Chris.
Wait, Anthony.
Yeah, we should have just run for the MF. I had her in the cage.
Yeah,
And
but
I got her
Kiana
one
stuck up on
shot.
Anthony.
No, yeah, Kiana
Oh,
came
really?
behind me, was
Fuck.
kissing me on the mouth.
Yeah,
Damn.
Anthony. She was tugging Anthony in the back while you were trying to get a kill.
Damn it. Dude, this is the thing I hate on Vagar. I don't have kill potential yet until I have my ulti up. But like
Yeah,
eventually,
couldn't go
I
in.
don't need my ulti. But like I'm not at that point yet.
Yeah, word.
Chris sees both sides. Wow, my first red of the game. Thank you, Cassidy. And I'm still like doing.
I got black. I got white. What do you want?
See, Chris, I don't belong in the elo. I'm in.
I mean,
When
if
I
we're
play
taking an
Assassin-
objective look at this, Anthony, the people we're going against are like worse than Jesse.
No, okay, wait. I'll tell you who's worse than Jesse. Okay. Malphite
Wait,
is
hold
worse
on.
than Jesse.
Is Jesse
Yeah.
still bad at that game?
He
Yeah.
is the worst player
was
at this game,
never
Robinson.
good.
I think you're better than him now.
He was never good.
That doesn't really. That's actually rather sad.
It is. Daniel's better than him. I can say that with extreme
Are you
confidence.
serious?
Yeah, I think Daniel's better than him.
Assassin Ash.
I assume that's not a good idea.
What?
Assassin Ash.
I mean, you can make it
Oh,
work.
I'm so coming up there.
Now, Elijah, you can make a lot of things work that are not good ideas.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Chris, I would love to help you, and I am.
Oh, I might like die soon. Actually,
Wait.
no, she fucking ulted.
Wait.
Oh my god, I hate this bull.
I thought I could try to get her. Fuck.
Dude, I hate Kazakh so much.
Dude, I could have. All my things were on cooldown. I could have killed her, but I'm off. Everything was on cooldown.
You're becoming useless.
Chris, I can still assassinate. It's just that if I assassinate one person, then I gotta wait.
You're becoming
Then by that logic,
useless.
every assassin is useless. Okay.
Well, no, because some of them like
Rengar.
do more damage than Kazakhs. Because Kazakhs needs like very specific situations to do damage.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And situations which, as the game goes on, don't present themselves anymore.
Maybe I should just be a Rengar player.
Unless the enemies are still... Yeah, honestly, I'd like it a lot better if you were Rengar. Damn, if I got a kill there, I would have got a second needlessly.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm freaking perma-slow.
Good night, Anthony.
Anthony's trolling.
We could save him. We could save... Oh, Casting can save him.
I don't think we can save him.
We can get
How
killed,
is he...
though.
I mean, yeah, we could definitely do that, but we can't save him.
That's fine.
Should I get material?
Oh, wait, there's a gigantic thing here. Wow, I do no damage to him.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're a dumb bitch.
He's gonna ult. Yep.
Alright, Trinity, I don't know what you really want to do here.
Wait, who's in there?
I'm so fucked here. Wait, actually, I might not be.
Oh, I killed MF.
Wait.
Chris, I killed MF.
No, you fucking piece of shit. Oh my god, I'm going read.
Fuck. Chris, you can't, like, half him anymore. Or you can't have him yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I get Rabadons, I
I think
think
he's
I
gonna start
can.
building against Chris.
It won't matter.
Alright, I'm gonna build
Yeah,
Jay. I assassinated their AD.
How do you build against Vhagar? He just has no end.
Banshee.
You build something where you can't die. No matter what, you can't die.
Death
Or
Dance
he'll
and
just start, like, ulting at the beginning of fights with Chris, which is what he's gonna have to do.
Yeah. But at that point, I can E. Like, my E is a what? A 7-second cooldown?
Vhagar's easy engage, but for Chris, it's like a protective fucking
It's a shell.
shield. Yeah. Now Anthony's going up.
He has no ult, he has no ult, he has no ult.
Anthony's dead.
Yeah, probably. Oh,
No.
ulti?
Oh,
Hi, Rika.
oh, I did that.
Kyrie? Kyrie?
how you like that, Anthony? Now kiss me on the mouth. We're gonna get every drag this game. Every time I get all the drags on Cosmix, they're always win drags.
Interesting.
Damn it, I wanted that.
Chris can attest to this.
I miss Mordekaiser ulting drag, and that was the only thing he was good for all game.
Dude, Mordekaiser's so hot. He's building MR.
Yeah, Mr. Allen.
Wait, stay here, stay here, stay here.
Ooh.
Let Anthony be like the chicken. And then watch what we're gonna
Chris,
do.
are we like the wolves?
We're the farmers.
The farmers
And
and
we're
he's the
hunting
chicken?
coyotes.
The coyotes!
We're hunting some
We
coyotes.
got the sawed-offs, Chris?
Yeah.
Wait, Chris, I think there might be coyotes over here. You have a ward?
No, I don't have any more. Wait, we got one. We
They're
got two,
backing.
we got two.
We got two coyotes. Wait.
We got 3
Oh,
coyotes.
wait, that's a big coyote, Chris. I don't know what
Nah, this is good. This is a meaty coyote.
Alright.
Alright, this is good. Back off of him. Alright, nice.
Alright, Chris, now we gotta get more coyote. Yo, shit. What the?
She didn't even want to do the rest. She saw me walking over. She's like, I'm out of here.
Yo, these nigga really try to
She saw me walking over. She's like, fuck that.
Ooh, Chris with the freaking combo.
I don't know if Tryndamere panic ulted.
Damn it, come on. Give me something, yo. Alright, well, we just win. Fuck. I want this game to last longer. See, this is the good thing. I love when, like, sometimes Senna doesn't get, like, picked, because then I could just do this. I just hear the spam.
You see that? That's why I love that.
Auto-attacking.
Yeah, I hear Anthony, like, spamming, like...
I think he's cooking them out.
The minigun.
It was definitely like a key, I think. I think he was spamming Qs for some reason. Yeah, that. What is that?
Wait, Anthony, when you press it, it's on already.
Bro, because it makes you feel powerful.
The more you press it, the more it auto-score.
The more I press it, the more closer I feel to Moisey.
I love how Jesse gets sucked, no matter what he does.
He deserves it. Robinson, you know what happened?
Robinson, he deserves
He
it.
came
Yeah,
in, like, how long has it been since he came
Look
in?
at that damage.
I want to say years.
No, but like the last time.
I feel like he was. Well, wasn't he here?
It feels like
Wasn't
years,
he
but
here like a week
Chris,
ago?
It feels like a month ago. Like maybe like a month to 2 weeks ago.
So like 2 weeks ago, Robinson, he came in here, right? And we're like, wow, Jesse, like we finally can get a hold of you after like how long? And then we brought up everything. We brought up like, oh, Jesse, you play Destiny without us. You play this without us. You play that without us. You never come in here anymore. You never talk to us.
You get on your other
and like we want you here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
doing. You guys don't actively do it. And we're like, because you never fucking answer us. And then that day, Robinson, to get him into the chat, we had to do a whole argument for 1 hour on saying why we wanted him. And after 1 hour of arguing with him, he finally decided to grace us with his presence.
Robinson, that's the thing we've noticed about Jesse, that we always have to argue with him or do some yin yang with him to like get him to do anything.
And then like after
so
he
stop
comes
asking
in,
him.
Then
Robinson,
we don't see
when we
him.
brought that up to him, then he does shit like this.
And Robinson, guess what? He's like, oh yeah, you know, I like playing with you guys. I like this, I like that. You know, we're all good. Oh yeah, I should come in here more often. Yeah. And then guess what? That's the last time we saw him.
And you chuckle, Robinson. You chuckle at what he does.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really care.
This is a fake ass bitch.
Elijah, wait,
Robinson,
Chris, Elijah, wait. No, Chris, Elijah. Translate what I just put. Translate what I just put.
Elijah, do you really think I care if he loves me or not?
Chris, look at what I put.
I would like to think that you
Anthony,
do.
I'm not doing that much work.
Seriously. No. It's not bad. It's not bad for
Chris, can you do it, please? Seriously.
No, I don't want to go to Google Translate.
Oh my God, Elijah, do it. So
Hell
Chris,
no.
Come on, no, I'm serious. Come on.
Why do I have to do it? Oh.
Just look, Elijah, please.
Just, alright, you know what, Jesse.
It's probably something with
Can
Moises.
you do it?
Can I do what?
Can you stop being stupid?
Damn it, I'm fucking last pick.
Wait, Chris, I got you.
Okay, cool.
Chris, you have Kale?
Yes, I do.
Do you have Ribbon?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, damn, it's hard. I want to play like either of them. I feel like I suck at Ribbon though.
Play
Give
Kale.
me Kale.
Play Kale.
Give me Kale. Yeah. I like Kale.
You can ult me.
Wait. Give me Ribbon now.
You can ult the.
My Ribbon's actually pretty good. I just like my auto attack cancel sucks sometimes.
I hate that you have to do that to be good at the character.
Yeah, that's one thing that irks me too.
Elijah, pick up your phone.
I have to do that to be good. I can't do it regardless.
I don't
Elijah,
want
pick
to
up your
learn
phone.
how to do it.
Elijah, pick up your phone. I'm gonna show you something.
Pick up your phone.
No, I'm not FaceTiming you, Anthony.
Elijah, oh my God, Elijah, this is.
Anthony, why do I have to? Can you? If I give you Robinson's number, can you FaceTime him?
I want
If
Chris
he
to look at what
Elijah?
he is.
If anyone I don't know ever FaceTimes me, I'm going to assume it's you, and I'm gonna start acting like Jesse.
Look,
I'm FaceTiming with Chris right now.
Elijah, look at what I just said.
How are
I fucking hate people who FaceTime you just out of fucking nowhere.
Oh fuck! Oops. Yeah, alright, let me go. Oh god, I said it gets picked. Fucking Chris, you distracted me, dude. You distracted me with your shit.
Elijah.
And she got picked. Chris, I'm sorry. Chris, I'm so sorry. You distracted me, dude. Fuck.
Chris, I can dodge for you.
What is this? Like, no.
He has multiple accounts, Chris. He could.
No.
Chris, you sure?
Chris, I can dodge.
No.
can dodge.
I'm
Chris,
sure.
I can dodge. Chris, look at me in the mouth.
Look at you in the mouth.
Look at him in
I'm
the
looking at you in the mouth, dude.
Chris, I can't.
I'm so sad.
Damn, I feel bad, dude. Fuck.
Elijah, thank you.
What do you mean, thank you?
Elijah, look at your freaking text messages.
Oh wait.
Oh
Fuck.
my god. Here
Wait,
we go.
Robinson.
You're distracting me, Anthony.
I'm sending it to Chris because of
Robinson.
Big Monkey.
Yes, Alan.
You
Why
don't
did you
even
just call
have
me?
FaceTime, you asshole.
Anthony.
Huh.
I mean, not Anthony, Chris.
That's probably the new phone.
Jesse.
Do you have an
Chris.
iPhone?
Jesse.
No, I used to have an
What?
iPhone.
How are you gonna? Okay.
I used to have an iPhone, so I guess I just forgot that Android didn't have it.
What are you saying, Robinson?
Chris,
Okay,
look at your
I'm
phone.
I don't know.
Alright, Chris, look at the chat where you put all the memes.
I want to play Morgana.
Chris, look at the chat where you put all the memes. Chris, use Victorious.
Oh, I don't want to write that in English. I don't want to write that in English.
When I kiss Moises on the mouth, it isn't gonna be funny.
Chris, look at your phone.
Let
That's
me
what that
see.
means in Korean, by the way.
I'm going to kiss Moises on the mouth. Oh wow, it's just like I said, it's something with Moises.
Do you not like that?
It's alright.
Yeah,
It's
Chris.
kind of what I expected, though.
You're disrespecting the
I
father.
don't like how I didn't get sent.
I'm sorry. I'll atone. I'll even
The
support
Father,
you.
the
Wait,
Son, and
you
the
wanna play
Holy
your
Yeti.
supporter, AD?
You can support me by getting an S and then giving me the chest.
Okay, well, we're definitely not doing that, so.
Then you failed me.
Especially against Tito?
And you've not only disappointed me, you failed me as well.
Chris, I'll kill him. I'll bring my blade.
Oh, Elijah, you lost.
I will kill him.
He has Ignite PTA, you lost.
I will
100%.
kill.
We're going against Gosu himself.
Chris. As long as, like, Anthony
That's
camps my
Caitlyn?
lane, we'll be good.
That Caitlyn skin?
I love the splash art for that skin.
Wait, what about my
It's
skin,
one of the better
yo?
ones.
Dude,
Chris,
it's
why
I'm
do you
like
have
half
that
naked.
ugliness?
I'm like half naked
wrong
in
with
this
that?
skin.
Chris, if I knew, wait, Chris, we're like sisters, right?
Yeah.
Kinda.
What do you
We
mean,
should've been
kind
matching
of?
skins, dude.
Yes.
We should've
What
been
matching skin do I
fucking
have with
skin.
you?
I don't know what
How
skins you have
would-
with her to begin with.
How would
Blackthorn,
someone? How
um,
would someone only be kind of your sister?
I don't know.
Robinson, you're kind of my
Blackthorn,
sister.
Baker,
Robinson.
the Baker one.
Would you say
You
you're
have the-
Jesse's best friend?
Do you have the Harika? No, not Harika. Is it Harika?
What did you ask me, Anthony? I didn't hear
Do
you.
you have a recolor?
I don't know which
Would
one.
you say you're Jesse's
The
best friend?
yellow one. I don't know which one that is.
No, I don't.
I'm one of his best friends.
No,
you
you're
aren't.
not, Robinson. How,
In
when did
fact,
you talk to him?
he probably likes you the least, Robinson.
Considering all the jokes you guys make, I significantly doubt that. But
You know what he says? You know what he says about like me, Robinson? He's like, "Oh, Chris is big homie. I love Chris. Yet he never comes in here to talk to me."
Ooh.
Ooh, Robinson.
He said you
What's
be
up?
kissing Ari in the mouth
You hear what they're doing?
in ESL.
sorry, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not. I'm not really feeling the memes today.
Why is? Because you didn't get no Gucci.
Oh no, I'm just tired.
Robinson,
I'm
tell
working
me
on
about
that.
it. I gotta work 15 hours tomorrow.
I think Anthony's smoking the ganj.
Wait, that Caitlyn chroma is so nice. She's a brunette in that.
Ooh, Chris. Chris is a brunette.
I'm so bad at Morgana.
How? You just land Q.
Stupid
That's
fish.
the problem. Ooh, wait, I
I'm
landed
getting
it.
minion blocked by my own minions.
That's what they're good for.
I'm getting minion
fuck.
blocked by my own minions.
Yo, oh my. Who's the jungle? Zach, right? He started his red.
I'm probably gonna get ganked by him first. I think.
No, I am. Because I'm
I doubt that.
kind of up.
Yeah, back up, bitches.
Why does my screen turn green when he like cues me?
Who? Oh, because that's the new effect for the blend.
That's weird.
It's, yeah, it kind of is. Oh my god, that's so
Flash.
fucking good. Yes, Caitlyn, yes, kill him! Kill him! Wait, I'm like a god at Morgana. Wait, I'm like actually good at this game. Wait, is she dead? Oh no, she's
Better
dead.
than Bobinson.
Probably.
See, look, I was right. I was be the first.
Oh,
to get
Caitlyn!
ganked.
Let's go!
Elijah, you're always the first to get ganked, though.
This is true.
Wait, I'm about to go
Especially
sicko
so when I
mode.
play Cal.
Zach is right here. I'm coming.
Wait, I'm going sicko mode.
Should have W'd him so he couldn't jump.
Wow, I'm actually a god at this game. Oh my god, me and Caitlyn are gonna do the fucking nasty in this lane.
The McNasty, the slick McNasty.
Yeah. I'm so good at this game! Okay, I have no mana.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad.
Zach, I think is boss side.
Oh, you think?
I wasn't even looking when I said that, just so you know.
Anthony.
After Caitlyn dies to him. Oh, you think?
Mortal comforts make immortality bearable.
Dude, Morgana's like almost naked in this skin. It's like really, I'm really enjoying it.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm really enjoying it.
Isn't it like conceptually supposed to be like she's like in a blade, or she's like wearing roots or whatever? What are those, like thorns? Roses?
I mean, she's like in shrubbery, I guess.
Yeah, and shrubbery.
Roses do in fact have thorns.
Only
All of
death
them?
can break my bonds.
I don't know. A lot of them.
I thought it was all.
Robinson, what would you
Maybe
do?
it is all of them. I don't know. I don't really know much about botany, so.
Robinson, what would you do if I became the like plant thing?
What, like a botanist?
No.
Which one? Like Swamp Thing?
Yeah, like that, but like I was called plant
Chris,
thing.
I'm gonna go bot if I hit.
And
6.
like I grew, like you know how like the plant thing, or like you know the swamp thing can like make vegetation and shit with his hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I could make like an apple sprout from like my penis.
Cool.
From the tip and dangle.
Yeah, like you know how like it like creates itself. It like does it from like the tip of my pee-pee.
Does it grow rapidly or only in season? Like
It
other
grows
apples?
rapidly.
Flash,
It grows
man.
like in the span of 5 seconds. Like you see the stem protrude out, and then it grows the apple and it falls off.
You know, it's kind of an unrelated thing to what you're asking, Alan. But I've always wondered something. Like in those comic books, like DC and Marvel, where you have like all these super geniuses and all these superheroes and shit with all the magical power. I don't understand. How are there any problems in those worlds? Like other than like the super villains, I mean like domestic problems.
Well, because
Like, how are
they
like,
can't
how is
get
there
to all the
starvation?
tiny problems, and because
No,
like,
that's
you
not what I
know-
mean.
Elijah put
No,
a
no,
beat
that's not
on
what I
it.
mean.
So I
Like,
can
I don't mean like individual problems, because individual problems are always going to happen no matter how good a society is. But like, for example, like in Iron Man's world, right? Like
Yes.
in Marvel,
Yes.
Iron Man is like the most like intelligent, one of the most intelligent people on the fucking planet. And he has like a multi-trillion-dollar corporation that creates technology, and after the first movie becomes humanitarian, right? How is there starvation like on Earth in Marvel?
Back up.
Like it
Physics
doesn't make
coming.
any
Physics coming.
sense.
Physics coming. Physics
You
coming.
want to know
physics
why?
coming.
Because Tony Stark doesn't give a shit.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Oh, came back. I think that was war.
And
It's just
also
like,
because like
always
maybe
want-
it's just like not possible.
You see, but that's not true.
Well, why did Thanos do what he did?
You see, Alan,
Yeah,
I
why did
understand.
Thanos do what he did, Robinson?
Here's the thing. Thanos did what he did because we wanted to have a cool movie, not because it actually makes sense in real life. Like, like Thanos' plan makes zero sense if you look at it from like actual like economics. Like, it makes zero fucking sense, like at all. Because like the problem, yes, Alan. The problem in like our world is not that there are enough resources. America, the United States alone produces enough food to feed the entire planet.
Let's go! We got ocean. Yeah.
You want
I
to
know
go to
that.
his jungle?
Did you hear
No,
that?
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
I already
There's
know
a
that.
war there, by the way.
Cool. The problem is
Anthony.
distributing
I
and
saw some
also
top.
making technology
Sounds like
to
this
do
nigga.
to like basically create crops like that
Get
more
a crop.
widely accessible. So
Of course, he do
Thanos
it,
killing
bro.
half of the planet for the sake of the other half
I hate how you can't
wouldn't
cancel
have
anymore.
solved anything. Besides, you're not supposed to. Besides, you're not supposed to agree with Thanos. Thanos is called the Mad Titan for a reason.
They
He's supposed
called
to be
him
crazy.
mad, but he was right. Just like
But he-
Alex
no,
Jones.
okay.
He's right here.
Here's what I'm trying to tell you, Alan. If you're looking at it from real life, Thanos is just not right. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Wait, but it kind of does.
Yeah, what?
No,
Just eliminate half
no.
the population, and they won't. Like, that's 50% of the resources not being used.
And he proved it too,
Elijah,
because
you
in
must have
every
not
other
heard.
place
You must have
he
not
did
heard what
it.
I said earlier. Then,
In
I'm
every other
assuming.
place he did it, Robinson, it ended out to like they had a golden age, right?
Alan, again, I'm saying that that's like a fictional thing. In real life, it doesn't make any sense.
So
But
test
I'm
it and
I'll
see if it
explain-
happens
How
in
does
real
it
life.
not? Explain it, yeah.
Okay, I know. I did explain it, but you must have not heard me. Is what I'm saying.
Start going in.
Didn't hear you?
Start going in. Start going in.
Okay,
That's
so
right, you didn't hear.
no, I'm just saying you must have not heard me because you were
Well,
playing your
Elijah?
game. Probably
But
just
I didn't hear it
me.
either. though.
Yeah.
No, I'm not being accusatory. I'm
You
just
sound
saying.
like you are. I think you sound like you're gonna get a
being
beating.
very accusing. Yeah, you sound like fucking threatening.
Okay, whatever.
Like,
So as I
oh,
was
you,
saying,
you
the
guys
reason why
must
it
have
doesn't
not
make any
heard my
sense is
posh,
because,
smart answer, you simpletons.
in the real world, right? The United States
Wrong
alone
time.
produces enough food to feed the entire planet.
Or also, what if in that world...
That's an actual statistic. That's like real life. I'm not making... Like,
yeah, no, I know that, but Robinson, the problem is...
Okay, allow me to continue.
Wait, I'm going to prove a counterpoint right now.
Wait, hold on. But you want me to explain to you why Thanos' plan doesn't make any sense, but you're not letting me explain it.
But what you just said is something I can already invalidate.
Ooh,
okay, and how would you do that?
So, Robinson, he never came to Earth to eliminate half of us because we weren't at that point yet. He went to other worlds where they were.
I messed up.
Yeah, world's in danger, Robinson.
Yeah, worlds where like the population got so big where they needed it.
Okay, Alan.
Yes.
Here's the thing, right?
Yes.
There's like a thing, just like in nature, where like eventually everything kind of balances out. Even if there are periods of starvation, as there has been in Earth's history, everything balances out.
Aren't we subverting that though with like technological advancements in science?
No, because here's the thing, Alan. With our technological advancements, we're not subverting that rule. What we are doing is we are increasing the capacity of the planet to
back up.
produce.
Physics coming.
So, for example, Alan.
Physics coming.
Are you aware of something called the Green Revolution?
He's not coming. Yes, I am.
Okay, Elijah, are you aware of
No, Robinson, can you give a brief summary?
Okay, so basically the Green Revolution happened during the 20th century, and what it was is that new farming technology was developed that allowed us to produce several times more crop than normal. After that happened, that's when the Earth's population really started to like exponentially increase. Before that, it was pretty stable. Like, to give you a perspective, in the beginning of the 20th century, there wasn't even 1 billion people on the planet. And now in the 21st century, there's like 7 billion or some shit.
I'm so God damn it.
So most of that was done because of the Green Revolution, because we were able to make more crops. What that meant was that because we could produce more food and feed more people, the population capacity of the planet increased.
But
so
Robinson,
Elijah?
What if he's talking not about agriculture, but about material itself?
Well, here's another reason. Okay, sure.
Anthony!
Explain your question again. I want to make sure I'm not like misrepresenting
agriculture
you.
we could produce like infinitely, given like just the rules of
Theoretically, well, not
agriculture.
infinitely, but I get your point. Yes.
Yeah, we have a seed. We can produce more seeds from that. We don't need anything else besides like dirt and water and sun.
Yes.
But what about metals? Fine, like metals, we can't reproduce unless we somehow create alchemy.
Alan.
Are we like kind of close to doing that?
Yes and no.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes and no, but
Elijah.
the closer we get, the harder it is.
Niggas want to kiss me on the mouth, bro.
Okay, Alan.
Niggas want to kiss Anthony on the mouth, no cap.
You would be correct about that were it not for a few factors. One is the fact that like the asteroid belt contains more metallic resources than like several hundred Earths.
Okay, but see, here's the thing: we're excluding space travel. We're only sticking to the planet.
Okay, Alan, if you're excluding space travel, then the entire Marvel movie makes no sense now.
Well, how the other like places he went to were like at the brink of collapse when he came, and they had space travel.
No.
Why didn't they find that?
Okay. Anthony, just to make this clear, what I am saying is...
I'm so fucked here. Oh my god.
Thanos' plan, when you translate it to real life, to destroy half of a population to spare the other half because of overconsumption of resources, doesn't actually apply to real life.
Yo, I'm so good!
But to answer your question, Alan, so let's say we go with what you're saying, that we discount space, we're just talking about Earth, okay? That's what you want to do for this hypothetical?
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why that would still not work is because the idea that we are consuming too many of our metallic resources isn't really true. Because,
but it will be.
Yes, okay, Alan, but here's the thing. It's kind of like... I think you're being a little bit unfair here, and I'll tell you why.
And Chinese.
Because what I am saying is that through technological advancement... Okay, what I'm saying, Alan, is that through technological advancement, things that would normally pose a threat to our civilization, such as starvation or consuming too many resources like precious metals, are solved by technological advancement. You're saying to disregard technological advancement in the form of space travel. It's like the argument kind of falls apart. You know what I mean?
It doesn't though, because how are the civilizations in the Marvel cinematic universe not able to do that?
No, see, but Alan, that's my point though. That's No, Alan, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That the Marvel movie plot line doesn't make sense because of what I'm saying.
What?
That okay. I think we're talking past each other a little bit.
Robinson,
I'm so confused. I'm honestly very confused.
I'm gonna say.
Because
I'm gonna say what I
gonna
think
switch
Alan
the
is saying.
rule on us almost.
No. Okay, I'm gonna think. Okay, I'm gonna say what I think Alan is trying to say, and you correct me if I'm wrong, Alan.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you asking me, like, what would be the real life application of Thanos' plan based on the fact that it worked in the movies?
What it would be?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it was a good plan according to what they were
would've
dealing
worked.
with.
Okay, see,
That
what
was
I'm
his
saying
argument.
is okay. What I'm saying is that in real life it wouldn't work because of what I'm trying to tell
5
you.
minutes.
Okay,
It's
but
5
we
minutes.
were
Wait,
we're not
you never
arguing.
told us what you're doing, though.
Yeah, we're not arguing
No,
if it would or wouldn't work in real life. We're arguing if it was good or not.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, it wasn't. I mean,
It
Defi-
wouldn't
okay.
work.
what percent? No, it wouldn't work.
It would for what he was dealing with. It would, and
No.
he proved it.
Okay, no. Okay.
I'm so fucked. Oh, I'm not fucked.
The reason why it wouldn't
Okay, now I'm
work
fucked.
is because
I'm dead.
okay.
How did
Allow
I
me to
die?
ask you
What
this.
the
Allow me
hell?
to ask you a question. In our civilization, right? There's obviously a lot more people than there were like 2 centuries ago, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now here's the thing, right? Is our society, generally speaking...
Okay, wait, Robinson. We're arguing about different
Real
things.
quick,
Yeah,
we have
Robinson,
no age.
you're going to something that we're not even arguing about.
Okay. Allow me to ask this question again.
You're
Wait,
confusing
are
me.
you asking that if Thanos'
Robinson,
plan was actually enacted,
We already proved
that it would be a net
in
good?
real life it wouldn't work. We wouldn't need it in real life. We proved
Yes.
this. Because like you
Yes.
said, we can go
But
to the
is
asteroid
it a
belts, we
good
could go to space. But is it a good
Yes,
plan?
yes.
It is a good plan. That's what we're
Yeah,
saying.
I don't see it.
Yes.
But that doesn't make any. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay,
because
Robinson,
if the
in the
plan.
movie-
Okay. Hold on. Allow me to
Chris
get my
beat
point.
his ass.
If the plan would one not work, but you say that doesn't matter, just for the sake of argument, we're just
It
disregarding
would
that.
work. We're saying it would.
But
That's
it
the
wouldn't.
whole argument.
But I don't understand. Why would you think it would work? Okay, what's
Because
your
it
reason for
did.
thinking it would work?
And okay, Robinson.
No, but it worked. Okay, it worked in a fictional universe. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what we're saying too. Robinson, in real life, we wouldn't need it to work because we don't need it.
what I'm saying is
Robinson,
that
whatever
even
you
if we
say,
had
the plan worked. Is what
in
we're
a
saying.
fictional world. Okay, see. Okay. So I was right before. We are talking past each other. We were just talking about different things.
Oh, this is so poor.
Yeah, I'm dead.
See, because all I
This
was
is
trying.
so
I don't
bad.
really care if it worked in the movie because in the movie they can say whatever they want.
But see, here's what I'm arguing, Robinson. In the movie, like
Yes.
we said, they didn't use space travel, so they were on the brink of collapse in their societies because they ran out of resources, right?
That's what
Or
Thanos.
they were
does,
running
yes.
out. They were running out, and even if they had space travel, they weren't using it for whatever reason to help their cause, right?
Yes.
So because of that, is Thanos' plan not good?
No, I think that his civilization was stupid.
I have endured worse.
That's
what
not
I
what
think.
I'm asking.
But here's the thing. Okay. If a plan hinges on the idea that your civilization is making stupid decisions,
It
Then,
wasn't
like-
only his, though.
Can I please have help?
He went to other worlds too, Robinson, that were experiencing the same issues.
Can I please have help?
Sorry, Alan, my eyes really itchy right now. Give me a second.
Just rip the eyeball out, Robinson.
I kind of like this eye though, personally.
You should just rip it out. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. Can you repeat what your point was, Alan?
Okay, Robinson, in the movie,
Yes. Yes, in the movie. So we're in movie
Wait,
land
wait,
right
wait,
now.
hold
We're
on,
not
hold on,
talking
hold on,
about
hold
real
on.
life.
wait. Anthony, we
Where
can't
am I
get him?
taking damage from? No, I took mad damage from nothing.
Wow, Antoine.
Look at my dad. Look, I was taking.
You're Cassiopeia, you heal.
They're coming.
Good, we can kill him,
Break a shattered soul.
With what?
With my ulti.
Home. A place that never leaves you.
So
I don't have all.
Well, my
Wait,
overall
wait,
point
wait,
is that the fact that it worked in a fictional world doesn't really matter because you can make anything be anything in a fictional world.
Yes and no, but that fictional world doesn't just make up like shit out of its ass, Robinson.
Oh, but it did though.
It adheres to like some sort of rules.
Yeah, okay, well, here's the thing. The fundamental rules that it adheres by are not applicable to real life. That's what I'm saying. That like.
Okay, so here's what I'm arguing, Robinson. In real life, we don't get to the point where we need it, but it's a good solution.
But it's not a good solution. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Why not?
It's not a good solution because if you kill half of the population so that you have double the resources, you're disregarding the fact that now half of the people who were working on producing resources are now dead. So you have half resources again, and now you're back to square one.
So by that logic, the more population we have, the more we should be able to produce.
Yeah, but that's actually true in real life. What you just said is actually completely true in real life.
Not entirely.
Societies with higher populations. Okay. If you have two societies, right, and all things are equal in terms of infrastructure, in terms of technological states, and the only difference is population, the higher population will produce more. That is like an established fact.
No,
of
but
economics.
you're acting like, oh my freaking Christ, what is this? Yo, did someone? Okay, good. Someone put down a pink. Holy shit.
I did.
Oh my god, that was terrible. Anyway, Robinson, you're acting like if we lose half of the population, at that point we can't produce as many resources. We can only produce as many resources as the half that, like, we had at that time, which is false.
The resources you can produce as a civilization is proportional to
nice
two
ulti,
things.
Elijah. Thank you.
I killed him, dude.
You didn't ult me. You weren't even getting damaged.
I know, but I still killed him.
Okay, but why'd you ulti yourself?
To kill him.
What? You couldn't eat him?
No, I didn't. I used it already.
On
it was
what?
the last bit of damage.
What's it called, Dan?
We were just walking
What's it
in the
called?
river.
Yeah, but there was a bunch of enemies there. There wasn't just him.
So instead of damaging him with something else, you decide to ult yourself.
My E wouldn't have been enough. My ult was my E.
You know you can't attack while doing your ulti, right?
Yeah, I know, but it would have been enough. I ulted myself to kill him there.
Who's the problem?
Why didn't you just ult me then if you're putting up the same damage? How? That makes no sense.
I wouldn't have killed him with my E and my auto.
If your ult on me is gonna hit him and do the same damage, how wouldn't have killed him?
Then I don't know. It seemed like a good idea, and it worked out. So I don't know.
It didn't work out because I died.
It worked out with my idea because my plan was to kill him. There was never a saving Chris Allen thought in my mind there.
So, okay, Alan. So
I mean, I guess by that logic, it worked out in a worse way.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
It worked out in the worst way. Okay, I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't want to work it out in the best way, but
I didn't see it your way because I wasn't paying attention to you. I was paying attention to me.
Are you high?
No, but I was giving you my train of thought. I wasn't thinking about you. I thought
Zach is gonna be right here. Zach's gonna be right there.
Okay, Alan.
Yeah.
Can I continue now?
No.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the ability of a civilization to produce.
Wait. Let me tell you this right now, Allison. Okay, so a civilization gets technological improvement, right? They have a population growth, they improve in technology, and then they lose half their population. That half, let's say it goes down to 1 million. That 1 million is going to produce more than the previous 1 million because they have more technology available to them.
Okay, Alan.
So
I have to ask you 2 questions. I have to ask you 2 questions. Actually, I only have to ask you 1 question. In this hypothetical scenario we are talking about, are we doing Thanos' plan in exactly the way he intended? In terms of half the population killed at random.
I don't
sure,
understand.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
But
That does matter. That does matter.
How?
I'll tell you why that matters. Because if it's half the population killed at complete random without choosing who ends up being killed, then the statistical probability of you killing the people who understand how to use that technology versus killing people who don't understand is, in terms of the ratio, is about equal. So if you're going to lose about the same number of people that know whatever given knowledge on how to use, because for example, it's not like every farmer knows how to code, and it's not like every programmer or electrical engineer knows how to farm, right?
That's true. But they leave things behind that make it easier for those after them.
Okay. The only way what you're saying could actually work is if one, the world was a global government, and two, if everybody killed were homeless people that contributed nothing to society.
No.
Those are the only. Because Alan, if you were killing people at
Robson,
random,
I think you're just wrong.
you're going to. No, I'm not though. If you kill people at random, if you kill people at random, you're gonna kill a lot of people that understand how to produce things.
Yes,
how to use technology left, so they can teach those that don't.
Yes, and they leave things behind that will help the new generation learn.
Elijah, if what you just said was true, then why are there people in the world right now that contribute nothing to society?
Because they choose not to.
Because we have a lot of
why would that change if half of people died?
There's more severity.
No, but that's not how people act. That's not how people are.
In desperate times, people don't. Anthony's dead. Fuck.
Oh my god, the faggots are just sitting there. Niggas
Okay,
are
Elijah,
nothing,
but if the whole point is that it's at times wouldn't be as desperate because now half of the population is dead, then isn't that counter to your point?
Holy fuck.
You just said desperate times. No, you just said desperate times would cause people to work harder, which is true. But isn't the whole point of this saying that if Thanos' plan was actually enacted, that times would be better, not more desperate? So that's counter to what you just said. Exactly.
I don't know, Robinson. I feel like you're just wrong.
I'm right.
Robinson. Robinson, listen to this. Listen to this.
Right?
Robinson, when people advance the technology, right? Let's say there's 10 farmers. Let's say there can only be a limit for theoretical sake.
Chris, beat his ass. That's all I'm saying, Chris.
For theoretical sake, let's say there can only be 10 farmers at a time in the world, right?
Yeah.
But they improve on their technology, right? They improve on their technology. They have new methods for farming. Let's say half of them die, right? So now there's 5 farmers, and they have to get 5 new unexperienced farmers. The old farmers that died will have left guides and things that can teach the new farmers faster than they themselves learned. So in effect, while their progress would be slowed, it would bounce back faster than it did before, would it not?
He can just keep what the
Not necessarily.
What do you mean not necessarily?
No,
this is what happens in the world.
But Alan, okay, what you're saying right now
what I'm saying is what happens in real life. Yes, it is.
Okay,
so you're telling me
Alan.
New farmers that go into the profession have to learn from the Stone Ages how to do it.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that even if they have the knowledge of old farmers, they can still only produce 5 farmers worth of work because the other 5 are dead.
But what if they get new ones? This is what I'm saying.
Okay, Alan, but here's the thing. But if you're cutting the population in half, that means you're cutting the half of the farmers too.
Okay,
so
and they're not going to reproduce?
Half of farmers.
The farmers can teach the others, man.
But
Robinson, you're acting like everyone in society. You're acting like everyone in society has a role. There's a lot of people on reserve.
Okay.
The whole unemployed force.
But Alan,
they're just
the percentage of people who are unemployed would also be cut in half.
Theoretically, yes.
So it's
okay. Actually, that works out.
So if the population if the totality of Earth's population were to just be suddenly cut in half at random,
I'm not saying it wouldn't be a downgrade. We would definitely slow down. Our progress will get slowed, but it will bounce back.
Yeah, and then the population will grow back to what it was before, and what happens?
Actually, that's true.
Yes, it will, but you're acting like if we go back to that half is going to be at once they were at that population. No, they're going to be better off than we were at that population because of advances in technology and learning.
Okay, but Alan, if the problem was overpopulation and the population's going to go back, what was solved?
We got more time. At that point, you're asking a solution to the end.
But see, okay. This is where it doesn't make. This is where this really
you're
just
asking
doesn't
a solution,
make any sense
Robinson,
anymore.
to the end of the universe.
No, I'm not.
Because then, what is the point of giving more people more time? If it's all gonna end, that's nihilism right there.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
So what
I'm saying is that this scenario in its totality doesn't make any fucking sense.
Under what guise?
Under the guise of the fact that if you had exactly what I've been saying. If you cut the population in half, it's not like all the resources that once existed now get to go to everybody who's left. Because now there's not as many resources because half of the population is dead. So, which means that half of the resources produced is gone. And okay.
But half of them aren't gone.
If there are 10 cookies, okay?
Yes.
Not 10 cookies. Okay. If there are 10 bakeries.
Yes.
If there are 10 bakeries, right? Yes. And every bakery roughly needs about 5 people to work them, okay?
Okay, and let's say there's 200 people.
Okay, and they say there's 200 people. Okay.
Yes. How many bakeries are there?
Robinson's wrong, dude.
How many bakeries are there, Robinson?
Well, Alan, no, hold on, Alan. You just pulled a switcheroo on me.
I'm not, because in our population...
No. Because allow me to explain.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm really fucking tired right now.
Robinson, in our population, we have a lot of people doing nothing.
Yeah, but that wouldn't change.
Even if there's that population there.
It could change from them actually needing to do something and, like, being put to do something.
Okay, but then what was the point initially of doing it?
See, this is where we're getting at now. This is what I said. You're trying to see it under the guise of, oh, it doesn't matter if it's going to get back to it. That's nihilism right there. I'm seeing it in the perspective of, okay, we're giving these people who are living now more time and their future generations more time until the population bounces back. And then we're at the same problem. But we essentially gave more people more time.
Remember, like a couple days ago, where you were explaining, where you had explained to us very clearly, in fact, that in countries where people are very, very poor and there's very little resources, they have more children because they can work more, get more money, and produce more resources. That exact thing happens on a grander scale. So cutting the population in half.
No, because there's going to be more resources for everyone.
But there's not, because half of the people making the resources are dead.
Like, oh my god! Then we go back to the argument of the resources aren't half, and people can pick it back up and do it better.
Alan, fruits rot. Okay, crops rot.
Yes.
Products eventually decompose and stop working. Cars require maintenance. If half of the people doing those things, they're dead, then you can only work on half of
others that do. There's no
and those others can teach the rest of the population.
It is still half. Which means you changed
Robinson,
nothing.
half is still more than enough.
But okay, if you cut the product in half and you cut the population in half,
Robinson, in our
nothing
society,
changed.
do we not overproduce?
Yeah, we do overproduce.
So if we cut our population by half, at that point we'd be producing just enough for everyone.
Robinson, let me tell you why you're wrong.
What? But we would still.
Let me tell you why you're wrong, Robinson.
Okay, hold on.
Robinson, if we're producing.
No. Did you just say, I want to make sure, did you just say that we are producing, like we are overproducing?
Yes.
Right? And you said that if we cut our population in half, that then we would be producing just enough? That doesn't make it.
That
doesn't make it.
No, because I can't quantify it. That's the best way I can get closest to what I'm trying to say. Because we're overproducing.
Everything I have ever learned in economics class in college tells me what you're saying makes no fucking sense.
Okay, let me explain myself then.
Okay,
Robinson, if we're producing, let's say...
I'm going to go boot and biscuit instead, though.
Let's make an arbitrary number, because this is the problem. I don't have, like, hard numbers to prove it.
Because you get movement.
And neither do you.
Also, you have to keep in mind that it also depends on the gravity.
Because if you're 18 rules on Evelyn,
because for example, if you're like a town of 5 people, and 4 people die, your town is fucked. But if you're a country, if you're a country of 10 million people and 9 million people die, your country's not necessarily fucked. You know what I mean?
That's what we're saying, Robinson. Exactly what you just said is what me and Elijah are saying.
Alan, I'm not saying that.
Fucking Robinson, you're wrong, damn it. Fuck.
Elijah, did you even hear what he just said or what I just said? So shut the fuck up.
Yes, I did. I'm hearing it, Robinson.
Robinson, can you shut up? We have a situation going right.
And then you disregard it. It's like in a sick fucking loop, but we're right.
No, I'm disregarding. Okay, look, here's the thing. I am not saying that cutting the population in half would do the other half. I'm saying it wouldn't change anything.
No,
but
you're wrong.
It
wrong.
would.
I mean, wait.
It wouldn't.
How wouldn't it?
Wait. Let me explain. You want to know why Robinson is wrong? Because when you have half the people gone, and if nobody's
Okay,
working
wait,
anything,
wait.
as Robinson says, nobody's working anything, right? So that means that resources have time to reproduce. That means that because nobody's doing
Metals
anything,
can't
they come to
reproduce,
flourishing.
Anthony.
How can
So guess
resources
what?
reproduce themselves?
Yeah, wait a minute.
What?
I think
Resources can't reproduce. I think Anthony's got it figured out, guys.
Wait, we just let the metals copulate?
You're talking about crops. It's not just metal. It's not just metal.
All of our resources they'll regrow to their.
Yo, I did it. Did you guys know that fucking gold reproduces by budding? Because I did it.
All right.
Neither did
Or
I.
cars,
Anyway.
man. Cars
Robinson.
just have sex and make more
equal
cars.
Okay, Robinson, let me give you my point, okay?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
say
yes, Alan.
we have a certain amount of metal, right?
Okay.
And the metal, unlike popular opinion, cannot reproduce.
Yes.
Okay? So we
That's
have
a
limited
controversial
amount.
point, but yes.
Yes, we have a limited amount. Now, in America, let's say
Okay.
that metal is used for
Yes.
cars, right?
Yes.
We make
Yes.
a lot more cars than we need, right? We have
Yes.
cars on reserve, in fact.
Yes.
This is true. Now,
Yes. This is a
we are
fact.
already overproducing cars, okay?
Yes.
But our population is so big, we're overproducing a lot of cars, and we're using a lot of the little metal we have, right?
When he
If
said
the
resources, he didn't
population
just
is
mean-
cut in
Okay.
half.
I must interject.
Let me
Because I want to
finish.
make sure
You
everything is
mustn't-
clear.
you mustn't-
Let me
No, no,
finish
no.
first.
You
No, no, no.
mustn't-
I'm gonna lose my
This
train
is
of
not
thought
a
if I don't
criticism.
finish.
This is
You're
not a
Moisey.
criticism.
I
This is
know,
a
but I'm
question.
gonna lose my
You
train
can't
of thought.
interject.
Okay, fine. So
So-
yes, we are producing more cars and we're losing metal. Okay,
Okay.
continue.
So half our population is eliminated. At that point, we're producing cars, right? Like the population
Yes.
that's left is producing cars. Let me
Yes.
actually see this bitch.
Yeah, Chris, you gave him like a.
I healed her. I healed her.
Okay, I was gonna say you
Okay.
gave Anthony a shitty lead.
Yeah.
Half the
healed it.
population dies,
Yeah, half
and
the
the other half
population dies, and
continues
now
to
we're
produce
producing
cars.
half as many cars, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So
You
we're
are produ-
using
that-
half
yes,
as
you are
much
producing half as many
resources.
cars.
Yeah, we're producing half as many cars, using half the amount of resources. Wait, hold on, let me do something. Wait.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Oh my sweet god. Yeah, fuck him up.
Chris, give him the Glock and the Raris, dude. Trying
Okay.
to pull up on you like that.
Anyway, so we're producing half the cars, right? But the amount of cars we're producing is still fine for the population we
Yes.
have, and we have surplus.
Yes.
So what's the
But we had
issue if we're
surplus
using
before.
less metal now? If we're using less
But in
metal,
your
and
sce-
that metal will
But in
now
your
be extended
scenario,
further.
but Alan, in your own scenario,
Alan.
we had a surplus before half the population died. So what was the initial problem?
Alan.
The
Alan,
initial problem was we were using metal really fast. Now we're using it less fast.
Okay.
Effectively extending the amount
Allow
of
me
time we
to
have with it.
continue. Allow me to continue this
No,
hypothetical
you're not
planet,
allowed.
for the sake of argument.
Okay.
So in this hypothetical world, let's say that before half of the population died, we had used up all the metal. So
Yeah.
it was now all cars,
Okay.
right? So now we're in the red.
Okay.
So we have more cars than we need, and now there's no resource. Okay?
Oh no, my auto. Oh, you got him. Nice. Okay.
Chris, I'm good at Ash, okay?
I'm
Or
gonna
we
see.
have very little resources. It doesn't really matter.
They call me
So-
Elijah Mendez when I play Ash.
So now that we are already in the red, okay?
Okay.
We cut the population in half.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the thing, though.
Okay.
What was the initial actual problem, right?
problem
The
was we
problem
were
was that
using
we
too
were
much.
The
using.
problem was that Thanos snapped, but he is snapped.
The problem is that we were using too many. Actually, I can finally explain what I was trying to say, but better now. Okay.
Alright, Chris is good out here.
Yours. Okay.
You
Alan,
already
let's
helped,
take
I need help.
a perfect example, right?
Wait, we
So
got
this
help,
system.
Anthony.
Okay. So this scenario that you were in, it's a closed system. Do you know what that means?
No, not really.
Okay. So
Okay.
basically, a
I have no
closed
mana, I have no
system.
mana.
A closed
guarantee.
system is like a system that has no input from the outside. So it's only what's contained within.
Okay.
Yo, we need to help this
So
I-
allow
we
me
have-
to.
oh my God, I have no
So
mana.
allow me to give you an example. If I had a box, right,
Yeah.
and inside of the box I started spinning a top, right, and then I closed the box. if there's like nothing out, if there's nothing to keep top from keep spinning, it's gonna stop spinning, obviously, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
This is
Okay.
so poor.
That's what's called the closed system. Hold on. I'm getting somewhere. Trust me, I'm getting somewhere. The reason why closed systems are important is because there is a fundamental law of physics that a closed
get Blade of the Rune King on Ash?
Yes.
That a closed system will always lose all of its energy. It's just a matter of time. But like that's basically the rule. The reason why Earth is not a closed system is because it has the sun, right? So it has light coming from the sun that feeds the plants, and then the plants feed the animals, and we eat the animals, right?
You get all your facts.
Actually, yes. About this, I have. So, what's it called? So the Earth is not a closed system, right? But the universe as a whole.
Because, like, I would be arguing.
I don't care what you say, Anthony. I don't even respect. I don't even know you. Shut the fuck up. So as I was saying, Alan. So the universe as a whole, Alan. Alan, bro. The universe as a whole is a closed system. That's why the heat death of the universe is going to eventually happen, because the universe is a closed system.
I was gonna say that,
my point is that
friends that do that, but I guess
your scenario is under the assumption, like your car scenario is under the assumption that Earth is a closed system, but Earth isn't a closed system, because even if we run out of metal, we can get more metal from other places. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just doesn't follow. It doesn't make any sense to me. The only way what you're saying could be correct, Alan, is if Earth was a closed system and we are not getting resources from the outside at all.
I tried to cue the minion.
If I stop Googling,
for example, let me give an example of when you would actually be right, Alan.
I didn't have range to cue her, so I tried to
can
cue
give
the
you an
minion.
example of when you would be right, Alan. So let's say we're talking about goats, right? So goats are very dangerous to ecosystems because what goats do is that they eat all of the plants. They reproduce at such a rapid rate that eventually they take all the resources, and then as the goats die, the plants start growing back. So their population is constantly in ridiculously high numbers and ridiculously low numbers. Okay? So that's very similar to the point you were making before about the cars, where there's too many resources, half of them die, so they're losing less resources.
Wait, I'm confused.
The difference. I don't know.
Okay.
How does this have to do with goats?
Robinson's main goal is becoming more convoluted as we get to the bottom.
No, I'm not trying to be convoluted. Okay, what precisely don't you understand about what I'm saying?
The goats might do what you said they do, but they don't have technology and can't improve upon how much they consume.
See, Alan. Okay, I must have not fully explained what I'm saying because I was using the goats as an example of when your scenario would be true. So.
I'm so confused then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I'm saying that under certain circumstances, your scenario could be correct, such as with the example of goats. Goats eat so many resources.
Would it be wrong?
It's wrong when we have technology, like you just said.
Yeah, because we'll end up consuming less.
When you have technology can mitigate resource loss.
And the other problem with it, though, is we'll consume less, but we'll get back to our consumption faster, because we'll end up consuming more, even though it is kind of less.
Yeah, but with technology, that gets mitigated. That's what I'm trying to say.
So then what you said before, your earlier point of we have 50%, so we're not going to produce as much, is false then.
No, that is true. You will produce less. But then as time passes and the population increases again, you'll start producing more.
That's what we're saying.
No, you were saying that when you cut the population in half, it would be better off for the half that remained.
Because of technology, and then they'll start producing more.
No, but you're only producing more as the population starts to increase again.
Okay, that fact is true. Wait, so what are you arguing?
My point is that cutting the population in half wouldn't necessarily help the remaining half. And the reason why it wouldn't necessarily help the remaining half is because like I was saying before, there are less people producing things. So as we start producing more, because the population starts to increase again, you're just going back to normal. The only way to actually permanently fix the problem is with technological advancement. That's why the goats kill themselves, but humans don't. So what I'm saying is that Alan's situation only makes sense if technology in this hypothetical never advances, but that's unrealistic. Technology will always advance.
But Robinson,
so cutting the population in half,
I feel like you're ignoring the
pointless.
fact that, like, even at the end of... Oh, wait a minute. Is this bitch, like, dumb?
I guess.
Please.
Can we all acknowledge that I'm killing people with legal
Chris Allen!
Yes, Alan, what was your point?
Okay, so anyway. Ross, are you ignoring the point that, like, even if we do this, the half of the population is gonna bounce back. Oh my god. The half of the population is gonna bounce back
eventually.
And they'll have more resources to work with. Well, not more, but like they can make it last longer.
Okay, hold on. I don't understand why. Okay. Let's go back to the metal scenario, right? Of the cars, right?
All right.
So we had very little metal left, and then half the population died.
Yes.
Right. So because of that, in terms of sheer volume, in terms of sheer volume, we are using less metal because there are less people producing cars, right?
Yes, and it will last longer.
So eventually, as the
and that's
population
just with metal. There's other things that are renewable that we can like then improve.
No, I know. I understand that, Alan, but we're using metal here for the sake of simplifying it.
For the sake of something that's non-renewable.
Actually?
Oh, for the sake of something that's non-renewable. Well, the thing about there we go. So you remember what I said before about like the closed system thing?
A little bit, but I'm still confused by it.
Okay,
wait, I'm coming,
so
Anthony, I'm coming.
My point is that your scenario about like the cars. Okay, we're using cars because you said like unrenewable resources metal, right?
What the hell did she ult me for?
Nice.
Wait,
so we're using metal because metal is an unrenewable resource, right, Alan?
Yes.
In this scenario.
Yes.
Okay. What I'm saying is that through technological advancement, we can get metal from other places, such as the asteroid belt. So what I'm trying to say is that the only way your scenario would prove to be true is if technological advancement for some reason became stagnated.
Or what if we're just not up to that point technologically yet?
But that seems unrealistic to me.
Robinson, are we at that point technologically where we could do that?
We're pretty close to that, actually.
We're close, but are we there?
We've landed probes on asteroids already.
Chris, you left the game.
I know, I DC'd. I'll be back.
Like, Robinson, I think a couple years ago, actually, we successfully landed a probe on asteroids.
Okay, but is it feasible?
And not only that, yes, it is feasible.
So it's cost effective to go and do that rather than like continue to mine the Earth.
They're running from me.
Actually, wait, Elijah.
Wait, hold on. Is cost effective part of the definition of feasible?
Yes.
Okay, it's not feasible yet. Then I was not aware of that.
Anthony.
It's not feasible yet.
Nice.
Okay,
really? I did not know that about the definition of feasible. Are you sure?
In the way I'm using it here, yes. It might be a different word if like we're getting hard into what we're talking. You know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying. Is
okay.
Realistic, the better word?
Okay, well, it's definitely realistic because we've done it.
No, like realistic in terms of like cost.
I would say within the next 20 years, yes.
Right now, no. Get him, Anthony. Get him, Anthony. Fuck him up.
I don't know. I
have ulti.
But Alan, in my defense, right now, we're not in a resource. We are not yet in a resource shortage. Right? Like,
we're close to it.
Let's get this, Chris. Let's get this.
Not in the United States.
Because we take everyone else's shit.
That's actually not true.
We
got a lot of
shit, Chris.
We loot them. We go on raids and we loot them.
Oh yes, of course.
Afghanistan was just a raid.
I think
not Afghanistan, Iraq. Oh, thank you.
Okay, you're wrong. That's the end of this.
So what's
this
it called?
Extremely bad.
I'm not there.
So yeah, it's like we're not in a resource shortage. I don't know why people think we are. We're actually not. Like, we're not at all in a resource shortage.
Nice.
Dude, I don't know how we did that, but like that was really good.
Like, realistically speaking,
I bursted
Alan,
them so hard.
Like, I'm using this top.
Like, realistically speaking, Alan, by the time we get to a point where we're actually like at a resource shortage, by that point our technology is going to be so advanced, which is like that's not even like far off. It's like less than 50 years that's going to happen. That it would be more efficient for us to do the things that I'm describing. So
okay,
again,
but Robinson,
gets his facts
okay, what you're saying is still like flawed though, because the asteroids don't have unlimited materials. Eventually, we'd run into the same problem.
Okay, Alan, but doesn't that go... Okay, Alan, didn't you just judge me for using the nihilistic viewpoint? Isn't that what you just did right now?
That's what I'm arguing against. I'm arguing against, okay, we can at least, like, try and solve it for, like, as long as we can to make people's lives last as long as possible.
But Alan, by your own admission... No, but Alan, by your own admission, that's what cutting the population in half would be doing anyway, because the population would go back.
But we're making them last longer.
No, Alan, no. You literally said that we would still be losing resources, but it would be at a slower rate until it got back to the original rate. Those were your words.
Yes, but we're losing less, so what's the issue here?
But we go back to losing the same amount. You said that.
Yes, eventually we do.
So... I don't understand how is there a difference between that and me saying we can get more resources from the asteroid belt?
Because eventually we're gonna run into the same thing, but with your thing, it's gonna be faster. But we're running into the same thing
with your scenario too.
But it's slower.
Please stop talking about this. We're playing a video game.
Is it not slower with my way, Robinson?
No, it wouldn't be. We can get more resources from the asteroid belt than we could from Earth.
Elijah, can you? Elijah.
Robinson,
we can get more resources from the asteroid. Okay, Alan, do you believe or do you not believe that we could get more metallic resources from the asteroid belt than we could from Earth?
We can, Robinson, but regardless of using my way, we would still have to like go to the asteroids eventually, but it would be later down the line. It would be longer.
But your scenario also involves genocide.
Listen, Robinson, eventually your one is gonna need that too.
But I won't. Alan,
you won't. So the asteroids have unlimited
memory. Alan, if we use space to get resources, by the time we actually run out, the universe is gonna die. Like that's literally gonna happen. Like by the time we run into the grander problem, like what you're saying, by the time the exact same thing that you talked about earlier with the whole like nihilistic viewpoint. By the time we get to that nihilistic end, it won't even fucking matter. So, like,
oh my fucking Christ!
You kind of need to condense like what scenario you're talking about here.
Robinson, you're saying this like we have no resource issue. Like currently, you're saying this like we'll eventually get to a point where we'll be so advanced we won't need to worry about resources before that time ever comes.
I almost took me for it.
Yeah, I know.
But Alan, what gives you the impression that we are in a dire resource shortage currently?
We're running out.
Okay. But where have you gotten that information from?
Where have you gotten the information that we're not?
Well, from environmental papers, from scientific papers, and from economic papers.
Scientific papers that I googled on googlefacts.com.
Okay. Look up United States.
Oh God! Oh God!
Look it up. Don't study it. Look it up.
No! Listen, Robinson.
Yes.
I think as the Earth goes on and as our population gets to, what is the projected amount? 50 billion soon?
No, 10 billion.
10 billion? Wait, really? It wasn't 50?
No, 50.
By 2050. By 2050.
By 2050.
Oh,
no, okay. I heard one thing, and I think you said that you heard it too. I don't remember exactly, but that like I've heard a lot of like the statisticians and economists say that our population should stabilize. That our population should stabilize at about 10 billion. 10 billion. You've heard that too, right? Because I've heard that before.
Yeah, no, I just looked up.
I've heard that. I've heard people Googling
I think you said that people also think that population will start to decrease because as people get more educated, people have less children.
Yes, but again, Robinson, we're arguing on whether the thing is good or not whether it would be needed.
I don't see how it would be good, really.
Robinson, how?
Okay, you're killing half of the people on the planet for something
Fucking
that actually
bitch.
doesn't even need to be done.
Ooh,
That
Chris
doesn't sound good to me. That sounds like the
Elijah, you
opposite
can't
of
do
good.
Okay, but Robinson, what we're saying is, if it needed to be done, it would be good. Because
No,
me and you got into a
that's
whole
fucked
argument
up.
of if it needed to be done. We steered so off topic. Because now we're arguing, does it need to be done?
We
No.
steered so off
But
topic
if
that
it
I ended
did,
up going on
would it be
Google and
good?
looking up
Yes.
Carfax.com about my car insurance.
Yeah.
Yo, what did you learn, Anthony? What did you learn about Carfax?
I learned that if I get a I learned that Bowie doesn't know what an Aston Martin.
What?
Wait, remember the other day you were like that you were like what's the Bentley? I don't think he knew what Bentley was.
Chris didn't know what a Bentley was either.
Are you Robinson? I wasn't freaking talking. I said I have friends that try and fight stuff that I studied in chemistry with stuff they went on Google with, and they get really mad. That's what I was gonna bring up, and then you got upset.
Hey.
No, Anthony, I wasn't upset. I'm just a clown.
Anthony, you were upset. I
Well,
mean,
I'm always upset.
Don't take anything I say personally, Anthony. I'm just a fucking clown.
Fuck, I wanted the fucking assist so badly.
So,
Dude, I'm Lethal Temple Evelyn, bro.
so here's my point. It's like,
Robinson,
Okay.
I don't understand how you're arguing how it wouldn't be good.
because everything I understand from economics tells me it wouldn't be.
Oh, get both of their asses now.
Everything I understand from macroeconomics
Right here. Alan,
tells me it wouldn't.
Wait,
Alan.
And statistics
Alan.
tells me it would not be.
Alan!
Wait, I'm getting the tower.
Wait, chemistry, Anthony. I thought you were studying physics.
Oh god.
Yes, but I need chemistry. Hold up. I need chemistry.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Chemistry.
Mamma mia! Here we go again.
What year are you in college?
I'm sorry. No, I want to study
What is wrong
physics.
with you?
Study
Oh yeah,
quantum
quantum physics.
Yeah, but chemistry actually heavily ties into that because, like, especially if you're going back to
Anthony,
the,
Robinson meant what he said.
the very basics, the very basics of things ends up being about simple cells turning into multicellular organisms.
Yeah.
So like chemistry kind of like ties in.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. It's called abiogenesis, right? I've heard about that before.
Fuck, man.
Something like that. I had an amateur career.
Oh, so you had a
I was
full-fledged
looking into
career.
it. I had a.
I didn't study much chemistry in college, so he probably knows more than me.
I love chemistry, dude. It's
Wait,
so
so Austin, what's your argument for it wouldn't be better?
But the reason why I say
Chris,
it wouldn't be
Chris,
better is because
please.
my understanding
to
of
the orgies.
microeconomics basically tells me that the reason why GDP exists inside of like a nation or civilization is because of two factors, right? Well, it's because of several factors, but they're like two main ones. It's technology and manpower,
That
right?
is ass.
But technology and like manpower are like irrevocably linked to each
Oh
other.
god.
In the
This Alan
sense
just
that
Kamehameha?
unless if we have robots, because robots would kind of change the game. But assuming we don't have robots to do all of our manual labor for us, without a high enough population, the technology to a degree becomes less and less useful. So because of that, if you take a civilization that has a certain population and a certain level of technology with specialized individuals such as farmers and engineers and physicists and architects, and you cut that population in half, you are not only cutting the population in half, but you are also cutting the available pool of resources in half. Meaning that
How are the
to the
pool of
population
resources
left,
lowering?
no, the available resources in half. And the reason for
How?
that is because half of them are being produced. Because half of the population that was producing them is now disintegrating.
No, but
But
that would
then
have
what
them
we-
that are already produced.
Yeah, but then what we just said comes
Okay,
into
but
play.
no,
How
but
like we
okay,
can
but
produce
Elijah,
them faster.
No, Elijah. No, Elijah, think about this, right? So let's say we have a bunch of farmers, right?
Yes.
Okay?
Can they
And
be
the
black farmers?
Yes, there'll be black farmers. There's a bunch of black farmers. So the black farmers created all of this crop, okay? And then half of the farmers died, okay? You are correct that for a certain period of time, we now have twice as many resources than we initially had. But then those resources get used up because crops do not like live forever. They rot relatively quickly. Like, but within a year, it'll go back.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her in 2 seconds.
within a year, Elijah, all of those crops will like be used up, and now all the crops you are producing is what the farmers that are left can now produce.
Oh, okay.
Which means that even if you have the initial boost of resources, it goes back to the status quo within a couple of years, which means that you have effectively helped no one.
Except for those couple years where they got like longer time to enjoy themselves, because they're using less resources in the long run.
You may as well have everybody hopped up on drugs so they can enjoy a week.
If resources are going to waste, then they could just like splurge on them. Like everybody could be at a really good point then. Like
For 2 years, and then it goes back to normal.
So
Okay, but you're saying you're disregarding that 2 years.
Well, Elijah, you ever hear of people who win the lottery and then they end up broke in 5 years?
Not everybody's
That
gonna do
happens
it, but there's still
all the
gonna be
time.
some that do.
So you're telling me in that 5 years they're not going to enjoy themselves?
Fucking Robinson, dude.
Okay, Alan,
you need to beat
do
his
you
ass.
just want people to enjoy themselves for a couple of years, or are you talking about the actual betterment overall of the remaining half?
It would lead to both. I don't see how one's
No, it
excluded if we
wouldn't.
choose the other.
Temporary splurging would not lead to the betterment of the remaining half.
How?
It would only
Splurging,
lead
man,
to
splurging, man,
temporary
splurging.
splurging. And not only that, but if you already have enough resources, if you can only eat 10 oranges, having 20 oranges won't fucking help you. You can only eat 10.
But it will make you feel better.
Okay, see, at this point you've lost the argument then, because it's
How
not
did I
about
lose
feeling
the
better.
argument?
Because
What are we
initially
arguing?
you said it was about the betterment of the remaining half, that it would be better for the remaining half overall.
What do you characterize
Not
as
that it would-
better?
Being able to have
So lethal temple?
we already make more food than we need. Now we're making twice as much food than we need. How is that helping anybody?
No.
It's not helping anybody. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You're overproducing, as was another point of yours earlier.
Yeah, so then your argument of like, oh, we wouldn't be producing as much anymore doesn't matter.
You're overproducing for a fucking year. Actually, you're not even overproducing. You just
yeah,
have an
fine.
excess for a year, and then it's gone.
But
So yeah,
in
you're
that
not
year,
even
we
over-
can
you're
catch
not- you're
back
not even
up.
over- How are you going to catch
Because
back up?
everyone's better off. Because we
But
have
they're
such
not better
a lot of
off.
resources.
But
We
they're
have
not.
technology, Robinson. We're not cavemen.
Yes, Alan, but as I said before, technology and manpower are linked unless if you have robots. So if
But
you
they're not
have...
linked
You
one
guys
to
can kill them, you
one.
guys can kill them,
Obviously,
you
what you're
guys can
saying
kill
is
them.
true. Again,
Stall.
we would have a slowdown, but the population of 1 million is gonna
Stall,
go
stall.
faster than the first population of 1 million that went off.
We have a Garen?
Actually, that might not necessarily be true.
How?
So
Because
only
it's like you
two
said
people have
before,
Garen.
as societies become more advanced, people tend to have less children. So,
You said-
What does
it
that
is-
have to do with technology making
Yeah,
it easier
what?
for us?
I don't
well,
get that.
isn't technology linked to how advanced the civilization is?
Yeah, but technology makes it so we don't need as much manpower as originally was needed.
But you're still
Chris,
producing
get the fuck
half.
outta here.
But then that doesn't matter if we already have a lot to where we can get to the point where by the time we need to make more,
We'll be back on track.
we'll be back on
Okay,
track.
Alan, hold on, but Alan, are you under the impression that having a surplus for only a year is enough to actually do that? That doesn't make any sense.
What?
Yeah, what? I'm so confused, Robinson.
Okay, Alan.
We need this, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this.
Okay, Alan.
Like,
No,
need this.
everything, because everything that's a surplus, it wouldn't matter.
And he's warding.
How would it not matter?
Okay. It wouldn't matter because the population isn't big enough to, one, even use those
Alright, guys, get it.
resources.
Rush it.
And
Okay,
two,
that's
they're
good.
going to
Help,
they're
help.
going to, the resources themselves are going to disappear because you can't keep up with the production you once had because half of your workers are dead.
Hey, Robinson, if we don't need to keep up with the production
How did
because
we
we have
die?
excess, we can get
Garen
back
is
to
never
that
with us.
production with
He doesn't do
technology.
anything.
Alan, the excess doesn't last.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not
It
like-
doesn't last, but by the time we need to make more where we don't have the excess,
See, but
technology, people can learn how to
that's
make it.
just not true. The excess will not last long enough for the technology to then catch up and make the difference.
I mean, Robinson, you realize we're only doing, we're only making for half a population, though.
Resources that have already been created do not last enough time. Like they disappear quicker than technology advances.
So a car's gonna disappear.
Everything that's happening.
I mean, have you seen what
Yes.
happens to a car out in
Yes,
the
they're
rain
gonna
without any
disappear.
maintenance in just
So
a
we
year?
don't have garages. We
No,
don't have
Chris.
places
They
we can
still
put
don't
them.
work.
No,
You have half as many mechanics.
But we don't need that many though.
Fuck.
Okay, Alan. Let's say everybody has a car. Okay.
Yes.
We need to contest.
And everybody only
Hey,
needs
kill him,
one
kill
car.
him. I'm
Having
going
an
to him,
extra
I'm going to
car
him,
is
I'm
just
going to
more than necessary. And the population gets cut in half. It's not like suddenly everybody's gonna get
It's
a
3
second
versus 1. It's
fucking
3
car.
versus.
It's like
Strike quickly.
that's not how it works. And then you have to consider everything that actually like rots away. So all of the food that was made by farmers that was now a surplus is going to disappear before it can even feed anybody. As a matter of fact, that's already a problem. Like as I said, the United States produces enough food to feed the whole planet. The
So,
reason why
Robinson,
there are
if we
still
have
star-
half
no,
a
no, the reason why
population-
there are still starving people in countries in continents like Africa is because when we try to get the food there, it rots before it gets there.
If we can kill, what's her name?
So it
Kill the
wouldn't
ABCs, we
matter.
win.
It wouldn't matter. All the resources would just like it wouldn't last, unless if you made nothing but fucking Twinkies.
But Robinson,
and then at that point,
if we eliminate
Yes.
half the population, we only have half the mouths to feed, and we have enough manpower at that point to where half the population worth of farmers can still produce over the amount of food that half the population needs.
That was a 4v5 for so long.
no. But here's the thing,
Yeah,
though,
no.
Adam.
What did Garrett even do?
If that was
don't
not
know.
the case prior to the purging, then it's not going to be case post the purging.
Robinson is a capper. I'm calling cap.
Lethal Tempo.
Okay.
Evelyn is OP.
Okay. If every farmer produced 2 food, it doesn't matter what it is, but if every farmer produced
Oh,
2
we're playing Cashing
Okay.
Crops on my phone.
Yes.
Yeah,
If
Chris,
every
I'm
farmer
cash
produced
cow.
Look
2
at my
food,
fucking damage.
and then half of the farmers died,
Where, Chris?
every farmer is still producing 2 food, correct?
Yes.
And now
I
the
think.
rest of the population is also cut in half, which means that the amount of food being produced is still proportional to the population, so nothing has fucking changed. 2/4 is the same as 1/2. You haven't changed anything.
Okay, but we need more land to feed the population, the larger population, do we not?
Technology takes care of that.
Oh my god.
So cutting the population in half doesn't fucking do anything.
So any problem I propose to you is just solved by technology. Any problem I propose to you is just taken care of then.
Yes! The population being cut in half is a stupid idea. It doesn't work. It made for a really cool movie. I like the fucking movie. Thanos was an awesome villain.
So
I
we
love
have
the fucking
no
movie. But that's a
problems
stupid
right
fucking
now with
idea. It
resources
doesn't
or
make any
anything,
sense.
Robinson.
does,
We have
though.
no problems with that currently. Because technology
With what?
is at
I'm
a
sorry,
point
I didn't
with
hear you.
any
Alan. No
resource
problems.
whatsoever right now. We have no problems with it. Nor will we
I
in
have
the
any
real
time
world?
with
soon.
Jesse.
Because
I have problems with Jesse.
by your
Anytime
logic,
soon,
Robinson,
no.
any problem
Anytime
we
soon,
have,
no.
By
So
your
we have
logic,
no
Anthony,
major
that
issues.
You don't have any major issues with Jesse.
And anytime soon, no, Alan.
And apparently never in the future.
We
because our
produce more
technology
food than
will,
we,
like,
we
advance.
can
And never in the
produce
future you're
more
gonna have it.
food than we would ever possibly need. We already produce more food than we need in one fucking country. So that's ridiculous. One country can feed the whole fucking planet already.
I think the father.
That's already
But
true.
they don't.
Why don't they?
Because this is
Why don't they?
reality.
Because
There's
the
greed,
father-
there's
Okay,
human
Al-
corruption, there's
Okay, so
stupidness.
now we're bringing reality into a fantasy scenario where half the population just got Thanos snapped. Okay.
Well, you're bringing reality into a technology
Yeah,
solving
Chris.
every
Yeah,
problem.
Chris, you lethal tempo, Evelyn.
You're bringing technology into it as like the solve to all the issues I'm bringing up to you.
Because it is the solve.
So
It
by
is
that
the
logic,
solve.
we have no problems in our realistic society
No.
because technology will solve them before they become a
Because we're
major
gonna-
issue.
Technology will eventually solve all those
No,
problems.
before they become a major issue, it will solve them. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, here's the thing. It's exactly like Elijah said earlier. Pressure forces people to work harder. If we actually run into a major problem, we're gonna fix it. And if it's like, I don't understand. Like, okay, right? You have countries where the population is half as big as ours,
Oh, the country all
but they
called
have.
Mine.
Okay, for example, like Sweden, right? Let's take Sweden for example. Sweden is a very small country, right? There's
Yeah.
as many people in Sweden as there is
Chris,
like
I'm gonna
in
pick it up
one
for
of
you.
the states in America.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
For
Right?
really this time.
Okay, cool.
I'm not because Robinson won't realize he's wrong. So
Okay.
I'm not.
Absolutely.
Elijah,
I think
can
England,
you
because
like
England,
tag out? Can you
England
like
is more
go
like
into the
America.
No, I don't want to do it because I see what you're saying. I see what he's saying. Chris, you keep trying to like despite all the bullshit Robinson throwing at you, you're like, but Robinson, is this fact still not true at all? And instead of Robinson like saying like yes, it's still true, he's like, well, no, it isn't. And then we keep going in a fucking circle.
So okay, Alan, let me give you an example, right? Because we can actually see parallels of this in real life a little bit. So America versus England. America versus England, okay?
Okay.
I think Moisey
They have
versus
roughly
Jesse.
speaking the same level of technology,
Okay.
right? England has significantly less people than America.
Okay.
England's rate of poverty is roughly the same as America, and their rate of
Okay.
starvation is roughly the same as America. So
Okay.
if your
Okay.
idea that a smaller
Thanos
number of
after
people
the
with the
disease.
same level of technology
Robinson
would
was
solve
Thanos after
resource shortage, England versus America proves that's not true.
It does because they're not using as much as America.
But their poverty rate is the same.
But they're not using
And
as
there's-
much.
But if
Robinson.
their poverty rate
Elijah.
is
Okay,
the same.
Robinson. Take the population size of America and put it into England, and see how many
Yes.
problems there are going to be.
Not as
Anthony,
many
you
as
don't
you
have
would
to play
think,
Ash before you.
honestly.
No, I'm just saying like
Really, Robinson?
There would be a lot of problems,
like,
but not as
I've
many as
I've
you
her
think.
before. Wow, Anthony, you're gonna let him talk to me like that?
Robinson, I'm about to look something up. Okay.
What?
Here we go.
Anthony, please tell him to keep my name out
I
of
mean,
his
you
mouth.
have countries like India that have like
Robinson.
1 billion fucking people,
Robinson.
and the
You're-
problems in those and the
Robinson.
problem in that
Chris,
country
maybe
isn't
maybe
because of
I'll
their
tell
massive population.
Robinson, you're telling
Chris,
me.
you heard?
wait,
telling me-
Elijah,
Yeah,
I like
America
the
has like what
That's the one thing that
130
keeps me
million
playing
people,
Ash
I
is the
think.
minigun. It makes me feel so good.
327.
327. Oh, that's more than I thought.
Yes.
327 million people.
Robinson, to put that into perspective, Britain, you know, the UK has
Yeah.
66 million.
Okay.
Yes.
The United States has 327 million.
Okay, Alan. Let me ask you this.
Alan,
Let me ask you a
Alan,
question.
you gotta go
Let me ask
on.
you a question. Let me ask you a
Okay,
question.
ask me the question.
Are you,
I'll be back.
as
I'm
I
gonna
said,
go
as I said before, right? Okay. Can you look up very quickly, because I don't remember this off the top of my head, what the population of the United States was at the beginning of the 20th century? So in 1900, how
What
big was
relevancy does this have?
Yeah,
No,
I'm about to
you're going to
ask
see
that.
exactly how relevant it is.
Okay, USA.
So just look it up real quick. In the
population.
United States, okay, because you said the current population of the U.S. is 320 million?
Yes.
Okay, so what was it in 1900?
It was 72 million.
Okay, that is
No,
significantly
76.
less, right? I
Sorry,
said
76.
76. So roughly how many people
Robinson,
are
that's
in
still
England
greater
now?
than what's in England today.
Yeah, I know. But here's my point, Alan. So the difference between
21.
between the United States now and then is twofold. Obviously,
What
we
do you
have
mean twofold? It's
significantly
a
more
lot
people.
more.
Was I know there's a lot of differences. I'm just like giving this as an example. Okay, we
It's
have
almost 6
significant.
times more.
We have significantly more people, so 6 times more people,
Almost 6 times more.
almost 6 times more people, and we
Yes.
have way more advanced
Can we please
technology
talk
and
about-
way more advanced agricultural techniques.
Technique?
Okay.
Right.
Technique?
So, like I said before, technology solved the problem.
Robinson, we have a lot more to work with because look at the size of our continent. We just
Robinson,
have
ooh.
more.
Ooh, Robinson. Ooh.
Yeah, but
If
Alan,
you-
if the United States was only as big as England, then we wouldn't have had as many people as we have now.
This
reason
is
why-
what I'm
the
saying.
reason
That's
why
what
there
we're
are
gonna
so many
get to.
And then you have
But-
countries, or I'm sorry.
Yeah,
states
you
That's
do
what
have
I'm
countries like
trying.
India
I'm
with like a
trying to
billion
model
people.
it to England, Robinson. England is like almost the perfect example in my mind. England is a small area, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
If you put the population of America in England, right? You say the population booms, like it keeps expanding, it gets to that point. There's gonna be a lack of resources at that point, and then if you halve the population, it'll make it better.
but it literally wouldn't.
Wait, no, what Chris is saying mathematically is consumption, if you divide it in half, equals less consumption.
Okay, see, that is
That's what
quite
he's trying to
literally true. But you have to also consider what is consumption linked to, right? Consumption is linked to
Population.
availability. It's linked to population, but it's linked to availability. If you have less things available, your population won't get as big.
But you
And if you
don't.
have a shortage in resources, your population shrinks.
But you don't.
Populations are proportional to the amount of resources available. So if we have a resource shortage in the world in like the next millennia or however long it takes, and assuming that our technology stagnates,
It doesn't
right?
stagnate,
Let's
but it
just assume.
can't catch up fast enough to solve the problem.
Okay, fine. Let's say it can't catch up fast enough to solve the problem. What's going to happen is that our population is going to decrease because people are going to have less kids because that's how nature works. That's what always fucking happens. That's literally what always fucking happens across every species on the planet, including humans. Humans have become as numerous as we are because of the Green Revolution, because we have so much more fucking food now. If the Green Revolution never happened, there would be way less people on the planet. Because there would be way less people on the planet. Because we couldn't feed them.
Robinson, just because the population was slowed down doesn't mean people wouldn't suffer less, though. Because of the lack of resources.
But there isn't a lack of resources.
You just said there was!
I said
You just said there was!
Hypothetical.
Chris, beat his ass.
So are we using one hypothetical for me and then a different one for you? Are we using different ones?
He creates hypotheticals to fucking fit his claims.
No, Alan. I'm saying that if we were in your scenario, where we had a resource shortage, that the population would then stabilize to meet the resources that are available until the resources replenish themselves by whatever means. You probably just natural means. But what I'm saying is that even in that extreme scenario, the problem would still fix itself just over time. It's like, I feel like you greatly underestimate the power of technology. Like, I
think you're overestimating it.
No, I am not. Because think about it.
So why do we have problems right now? Why are there people in the world who are starving? Why is Africa the mean?
Listen, Alan. The reason why Africa is the mean is because, one, historically it kind of got fucked. Two,
this is so bad.
It's full of because it's full of corrupt warlords that take all the resources for themselves and kill everybody that gets in their way. And three, because when we try to get resources to Africa, it doesn't survive the trip because it's very difficult. And also, people aren't going to want to just give resources out for free. That doesn't make any sense. People are greedy. They want money for their resources. If you cut the population in half, all of those things would still be the same.
Dude, fuck.
Africa would still be starving. It wouldn't change anything.
Robinson.
Yeah, the Africans would literally still be starving. Even if you cut the population in half, they would still be starving.
So let me get this straight.
Why?
Even if there's half as many people, they would still starve.
Yes.
What? There's still the same amount of food. Just like there's like
the food doesn't get halved, Robinson.
Less people producing the food.
But there's still like enough there for like the whole.
And didn't we say like that doesn't matter because then eventually like we could just produce enough, or because we have the technology to go back to where we were.
But Alan, look, here's the thing. Wait, hold on. Wait. Repeat what you just said.
It's what I've been constantly saying, Robinson. Because
technology
technology improves. Oh, okay. Well, it's the same thing I've been saying. Because technology improves, the people who are left, the half who are left. Wait, I'm trying to fucking kill her. Alright, yo, she should die here, right?
She should. Will she?
I ignited her, so yes, she will. You're not gonna win that. You're not gonna win that. You're not gonna win that.
Oh!
You sure just ran when I told you.
Fuck, Chris! It got hard. I thought I could kill her.
Yes.
You're telling the AD main he's wrong?
Listen,
when I know the matchups. Listen, can you please like tag team with me? I'm getting tired of this shit, yeah.
I'm not getting tired of this shit because Robinson, you're wrong.
No, I'm right. So here's the thing, right, Alan? So the reason why if you cut the population of Africa in half, the Africans would still be starving, is because they produce a certain amount of food.
African.
So if Egypt would still be fine, and so would Nigeria, and so would South Africa.
Robinson, but we're all African. If we're going on your theory, we're all African.
That's not my theory. I just purported that. What's it called? You know, if we cut the population of Africa in half, that would include the people who produce the food.
Oh,
so
you don't
the
know.
people...
got those guns?
So if the people
I
who
didn't.
produce the food also get cut in half, then we are producing half as much food.
Yes, but
And if
that's
there's
not an
half as
issue
much
at
people-
first.
Okay. Allow me to continue my train of thought.
Okay.
If you if you have half of the production, right,
Yes.
and half of the people, then the ratio of food production to number of people remains the same. Now, what you are saying is that because we have better technology than we did however many decades before,
Yes.
that it would equalize. But here's the thing, though. The reason why that's not really accurate is because the population still has access to the same ratio of food. And even if...
But they
okay,
could go back to
and
producing
no, hold on,
however
hold on,
much
hold on.
they need, can't they?
But okay, I don't understand what precisely of what I just said do you not like fully understand, or like not fully like grasp why I'm saying it.
How are we not able to like get back to producing enough for us? That's what I'm not understanding.
Okay, Alan. If,
The way
if-
Robinson
if
said
you-
is like basically asking Chris, like, Chris, how am I wrong? Like, just tell me how.
I thought that
So-
was like what I'm trying to explain, but like I guess I don't
if
know.
we if prior to the population being cut in half, right, you are producing a certain
Going.
amount of food,
Somebody do something.
right,
I slow.
and so then you
Okay.
have also a certain
Coming from the back.
population. So there's a current. So
Oh
there's
my
a
God.
ratio.
You're taking
of
like
people to
2
food.
years, Anthony.
So there is a ratio of people to food,
Please.
and you cut the producers
Oh my
and the
God.
consumers in half, which they're
This
linked
is
anyway.
Anthony,
so
you
bad.
do no damage.
Then the ratio of people to food has remained the
was
same.
So, Chris, why do we listen to him?
I don't know. That was so terrible.
Fucking Anthony.
Like nothing would change.
Wait, Robson,
It
I'm gonna
doesn't
have to
make
have
any
you repeat
sense.
that because like I didn't hear anything because I was focusing on the
Oh,
game.
okay. So what I was saying is that so we're just gonna say this. So let's say that there is in Africa, because Africa has a lot of starving people. Let's say that
Yes.
there's 10 people,
Yes.
like in not 10 people, 10 food products
Yes.
for every 20 people. So
Yes.
obviously, like there's a bunch of starving people, right?
Yes.
Now, those 10 food products are obviously being produced by people who produce food products, right?
Yes.
So if you cut the population in half, so instead of 20, it's 10,
Yes.
you are also cutting down the population of food producers in half. So they can
Yes.
only produce half as much food because they have half the manpower.
This YouTube
So
video
it
is
went
just
from
gonna be this conversation.
it went from 10 to 20 to now 5 to 10. The ratio has remained the
And
same,
then back to
so people are still going to starve.
But there's less
It's
people
not
if
as-
it's going back to the same ratio.
Wait, what?
Robson, you
Bro, I
just
think you
said.
just went full retard.
Robson, didn't you just
Yeah.
say it went from 10 to 20 to 5 to 10? So we're back where we started, but the only difference is we have half as many people, so we're essentially producing like more food for the same.
But we have
for
half
less
as much
people.
food too.
Where? How did we lose the food?
Because after the food gets consumed or rots
Oh my
away,
God.
you are still only producing what your farmers can produce. So if your number of farmers gets cut in half, you can produce half as much food.
No,
so
you
nothing
can't
has
because
changed.
Robson, there's other people that weren't farmers that could then become farmers and produce the missing amount.
Fuck, Robinson.
But,
Is this what you're not
Alan,
understanding?
here's the thing though. If that's the case, why doesn't that happen right now then?
Because we don't need it to.
You just said Africa's fucking starving, which it is. So what do you mean? I'm pretty sure Africa could use more farmers. Are you saying Africa doesn't need more fucking farmers?
Well, they're stupid over
I'm
there. I
pretty
don't
sure
know why
there's
they
some
don't do
starving
this.
people in Zimbabwe that would disagree with you.
Robinson, under normal circumstances, would that not work though?
Repeat yourself, Alan.
Under normal circumstances, if the Africans did what they were supposed to,
Chris, can we
would
get
that
can
not
we get
work?
these Africans? Oh,
Yes, it
Oh
would.
yeah, we could if you landed your shit.
sorry.
Ooh.
Yes, it would.
Okay,
Yeah,
Chris.
fucking Robinson.
If the Africans were taught how to do more effective
is so
farming,
good.
and if
Why
their
is
corrupt
Ash tanky?
governments were basically replaced by uncorrupt governments, then yes, the problem would fix itself.
Oh my God.
So
Tell me we
Robinson,
getting
wait, yeah, we're gonna kill. I think we're getting nothing else though.
Well, I got none of those kills, so.
I mean, I got an assist, I guess. Anyway, okay, Robinson. By that logic, neither of our solutions work because your technology doesn't work because of reality. and then my thing doesn't work because of reality.
Hold
so
on.
sick of
Allow
this
me
shit, Chris.
to.
I'm so sick of this shit.
Why does technological
Oh
advancement
god.
not fix the problem?
Chris, can this YouTube video be called Robinson's a Dumbo?
Did
Aren't you the one that
Oriana
looks
had
at
art
that?
that whole time?
Listen, Elijah, you can't have saying this because you're not arguing, alright?
But it's like hearing it, like, dude, he's wrong.
No, Elijah,
So
look,
help
man.
me, help me that you
Elijah,
fuck.
I don't want to
I've
hear you.
tried.
Elijah,
and every
Elijah.
time he like dismisses it, it goes back to like the fucking jerk around.
Out of the land, hell came.
So, Alan, could you answer my question, please?
What was the question?
Why would the because you said because a corrupt government.
You
in
answered this.
Africa-
This was the answer you gave.
No. But you said.
This is
Did
what
you
you
not
said.
say that? No.
I'm repeating what you said.
No, listen to me, please. Did you not say? Did you not say that my technological advancement wouldn't work because of corrupt governments in Africa?
Yes,
Isn't
that's
that
what
what-
you
isn't that what you
said. And I repeated it, yes.
Oh, okay. There we go. No, I'm sorry. I just needed to make sure I heard what you said.
Okay, so I just said it 3 times beforehand.
No,
I don't know
I'm
why
sorry,
you
I'm
needed
just
to
really
finish the
fucking
thought
tired.
because of that, but
So.
Alright, now that we got that out of the way,
I don't
Chris,
understand why you needed to ask the question. My answer didn't change, and if you knew the question, that means you should have like taken the answer at the front, but whatever.
I'm tired, Alan.
Yeah, basically, Robinson's tired and wrong.
Elijah, be quiet. You got that dog. Either look, bro. All you're doing is interjecting and insulting me. So.
That's all I'm saying. You should argue. Dude.
But I feel like that will like,
I love
deter
how,
you
I love
from
how
fucking
Elijah. I love
continuing.
how you didn't say. I love how you didn't say it was wrong.
Chris, we're about to go to house
So-
together.
No, we're not. We're invisible.
Chris,
And I could do this.
we're about to go to Afghanistan together.
Afghanistan.
Oh, please don't hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you, Chris.
Fuck, I missed my W though.
Chris, you know how good I am. Chris,
What
did I
what
not
about
feel like
me?
that?
Wait, what about
No,
me?
we both played it well.
Okay,
I'm saying.
thank you,
But, like,
thank you,
But I'm
thank
just
you.
saying, like, did you see me as an AD? I don't play like, good usually. So I'm not saying did you catch
Ash is
me?
easy.
What?
Also, Alan, one
Alright.
final point.
Robinson's wrong. Fuck you, nigga.
One final point. There is also the fact to consider that as time has passed,
We both played
The-
that so well.
like
Jesus
the
Christ. That's like
proportion,
the
the
diamond
proportion
bot
of
lane
people
right there.
across the world that's like
Oh god,
don't
that got
have
me so
enough
hard.
food has decreased.
Chris, highlight that.
Robinson, I don't understand something, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why are there problems now that technology hasn't fixed?
The reason why there are problems now that technology hasn't fixed is
Yes.
because society is very corrupt.
Okay. So
Societies
you're-
can be very corrupt. I
So-
don't want to say all society is corrupt because I don't believe that.
Okay.
But some societies can be corrupt.
So
That's
your
like-
solution doesn't work. And apparently my solution doesn't work.
So we die.
So yeah, like what is the point then of what we're arguing?
But wait, hold on. But technology has solved a lot of problems in the world. You just have to give it time. Like for example, there are significantly less
Oh,
people
God, why don't you
starving
come
in
to
the
me?
world now than 100 years ago. That's a fact.
Oh my
That's because
god.
that's because of technology.
Please, dear God.
Oh man.
There are
Oh.
less like
Where's our team?
there is a much lower infant mortality rate now than there was in the past. That's because of technology. There's
Yes.
a bunch of good things technology has done.
Yes.
You just have to give it time, and eventually technology will solve more and more of our problems.
Nobody helped me. Nobody helped me. Like,
We have
absolutely
Mariana
help.
on this team. What
Look
the
at
hell?
Nick's help.
But
Look at
like
help.
the idea that killing half of the people like on the planet will somehow solve anything,
blame
it
Oriana.
won't. It
It'll
won't. It
extend it, Robinson, and that's
But
good. So Robinson, let's say there's a guy, right? Let's say there's a
Yeah.
magical man named fucking like retard dickhead. And retard dickhead has a horrible life, right? But for 2 years he can have an okay life and then it goes back to being horrible. Your solution is
Alan-
let's not let him have anything good, and my solution is let's have him like have 2 years of goodness.
Alan, you're disregarding that in this scenario, this guy can only have those 2 years if half of the people on the planet die.
But everyone can have it.
No,
The rest of the
what do you
half will
mean?
be
But what?
good.
You're committing genocide.
But Robinson, The rest of the half of the people will have it like fucking retard dickhead. They'll have it good.
For 2 years.
Those 2 years they wouldn't have had beforehand, Robinson. Listen.
All right, bro.
Because
Bro.
according to your scenario, Robinson...
What? Hold on. Are you justifying mass genocide for the sake of a couple years
Robinson.
of, like, splooging?
Robinson, you're ignoring the fact that in this scenario, we're at the point where we have no resources and your magical technology bullshit isn't working.
Chris, I think it's time for Fortnite.
Alan, at that point, you wouldn't even have to kill half the population because they would just starve. So, what does it even matter?
So, instead of having them starve and be miserable and killing themselves, which is, like, bad enough, just
or
half
the population,
population.
the population wouldn't necessarily starve, but it would just become lesser because people would have less children. One or the other would happen. One or the other would happen. I'm not really sure which would happen, but one or the other would happen.
So we'll never have a population issue.
Not one that lasts.
We'll never have a resource issue either.
Not one that lasts. No.
Okay. So
we will eventually have population issues, but they won't last. And we will eventually have resource issues, but they won't last. They equalize because that's how nature works.
Then we're just going to go into a big circle, Robinson, because then I'm going to say, in this scenario, what if they did?
Okay, in this scenario, okay. Let's take all technological advancements.
Because Robinson,
and,
actually, wait,
like,
what you're saying might not even be true. Because think about this: people aren't just gonna sit there and starve and not have children if they're poor and like not having anything. They're gonna have more and starve even more, and then there's gonna be mass riots and fucking craziness.
Oh.
You're saying it like people
You're
would just
saying that
idly
there
sit there
wouldn't
and
be
starve.
hold on. You're saying that there wouldn't be mass riots and craziness if suddenly half of the people were killed?
Well, there might be like.
I mean, okay,
sadness,
consider this, right? If half of the people killed, like, the places that would be most affected would be cities. Like, all cities would be fucked. They would just be fucked.
No, they wouldn't, because of what me and Elijah have said. Other people can pick up the work.
But there's half as many people. And if you have an entire city, that requires people to be working at different stages, keeping the infrastructure in check, making sure everything is working, and now you have half the manpower, a good chunk of the city is going to start to kind of collapse. And now because you have half of the resources, there isn't as much resources coming in from the flyover states that grow everything. And then the cities who don't produce their own resources, like most of the other states in the country, aren't getting all the imports that they were getting before, and now there's riots in the cities, and the cities fucking collapse. That's exactly what would fucking happen.
So then we get to the issue of my one doesn't work and your one doesn't work.
But mine works because it's worked throughout history.
Oh my god.
Technology has solved so many problems.
Robinson,
it solved problems in China, where China had an overpopulation issue like hundreds of years ago, and they created a new form of farming, and their population problem was solved because they could produce more food. It happened in Europe, actually Europe is a different case because the Black Death just killed everybody that wasn't immune or wasn't washing themselves. So that was more of like nature taking its course.
Robinson,
it solved problems.
My point.
It solved problems in the United States where resources weren't getting transferred from one part of the country to the other, so we created the fucking railroads, and that solved that problem.
Robinson, you keep ignoring the point. You keep saying, oh, there won't be as many resources, half the people won't be able to do it, but they can. We don't
but they can do it now.
Population to do it.
But they can do it now.
Okay, I'm not
That's
saying
what I'm saying.
Can't.
They can do it now, so nothing would change.
There would be less people. Oh my. Alright, you know what? Yeah, nothing would change. Nothing's changing in this fucking, like, argument.
Yeah, see Locio.
Robinson, if there's half as many people, half as much shit would be used. That's what we're arguing. And that would be good.
The consumption would still be proportional to the population. So
and the population would be half.
But so would what's produced.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, half of what's produced would disappear.
No, because half the population has a leg up on the previous population at that point. They have better technology. Okay, Robinson, I'm going to make the perfect example right here. Ready? Let's say our population, once it hit 1 million, had the technology to produce 10 foods. Okay?
Cool.
It got to 2 million. It got the technology to produce 20 foods. It gets halved. It still has the technology to produce 20 foods.
Yes, but
it
now
didn't go back in technology. It could produce more than it could have at that previous population.
yes. But
Yes,
the thing is that the
Robinson,
people who use it, the people who can use
we
that
can go.
technology, their number has also been cut in half.
But
So the
because
ratio
of
of
learning,
no,
they can
Alan.
learn
So
how
the
to do
ratio
it.
of production to population has remained the same. That's
But
what I'm saying.
it would get, oh my goodness, Robinson. It would get better, though, when you compare it to the population at that point previously.
Elijah, check your phone.
But Alan, if there are less people, then technology would advance less quickly.
But it's still advanced from what it was
The
at
hell
that
is that?
point previously.
Check
But
it.
it would advance more quickly with more people.
Okay, so technology is just the answer to everything then.
Yes.
So the bigger population means better.
If you have the technology to support them.
But according to your thing, we will, because there's more people.
Anthony!
Yes.
Elijah.
You know, fuck this. Let's get on Fortnite, Elijah.
Wait, guys,